are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Yo, check this out. This your boy Papa, so you already know. Let me tell you something about the best bakery in South Florida, from Miami to Fort Lauderdale. It's called Family Bakery. 2 locations, 11758 Northwest 7th Avenue, 305-953-5466, 1038 Northwest 9th Avenue, 954-616-8103 in Fort Lauderdale. Let me tell you something. You make sure when you go there, you let them know Papa Joe sent you. They got the best Haitian bread. I mean the best pate, the best passion juice, acassin, tablet. You name it, they got it. You got to stop by and check them out. Like I said, 11758 Northwest 7th Avenue in Miami, 1038 Northwest 9th Avenue in Fort Lauderdale. And guess what? They deliver too. They will deliver your bread. If you got a store, they will deliver your bread to you. They will deliver your pate to you. Make sure you let them know. Papa Zoe.
You see me. You are watching. You are in the K1NG Radio, bloody fam. It's the best radio. It's the best radio. You already know what this is. This shallow shit.
K1NG Radio. And we at K1NG Radio. K1NG Radio. It's your boy Mr. Brad Kenny, and we at K1NG Radio. K1NG Radio.
It's your boy Lugo, Mr. Saucy, Dade County's finest. Man, I'm up here kicking it with K1NG, one of the hottest online radio stations out of South Florida right now. Came through to check out the Girls Club. And shout out to my girl Tay. Y'all check them out, and y'all stay in tune.
Anything tested.
Waiting for me to take my motherfucking vocal sound.
Messiah, you've returned.
Hellraiser, as long as they print it, I'm a back chaser. Stay out the way and just stack paper. I'm a Don Ho, young OG. When I'm gone off the perk, give him OB. Ball hard like Kobe, grind 24. Remember them days, sleeping on the float. It's better that bag when they free zone. Hot boys better ask about me. Now they all on my nuts. Back then they down me. Know a few plugs, so ain't never a drought. We been them niggas, we ain't chasing clout. All this drip like the fossil running. One time for the trade, you know how we bumming. Only back chasers, you know how we coming. Only back chasers, you know how we coming.
I just spit some drink on my LV. I'm a serving white girl Shelby. I'm a born hustler, they help me. Real street nigga and they stopping me. Blowing on gelato, diamond she gon' swallow. All my teeth be hollow, youngin' popping bottles. Rich nigga novel, chasing bags the model. Feeling Balenciaga, Pablo in the novel.
Count it up. Gotta make sure the bread's straight. T in the cut, that's a checkmate. Put it up for a rainy day. Know some youngins on some cane shit. Lead stinking at the drive-thru. Skipper got it jumping like a drive-thru. Trapping ain't dead, these niggas just scared. Babies, man, I'm in love with that bread. Good vibes, gang of bad bitches. We be big pimpin'. Said fuck the drink, but I'm still sipping. Just blew a bag and I'm still tipping. Only bag chasers, we been winning. They see we up, know we getting paid. I'm on another wave. Fuck a hater, we don't see the shade. Mix the walk with a minute maid. Like flipping nigga, we been happy. You just jumped off the porch, ain't stop capping. Juice wanna end me, can't stop laughing. Drippin' severe, views they clear. I see a rich nigga when I look in the mirror. Back doing all yeah, I'ma keep it real. After I two, give it a boot like a Uncle Phil. Lil' Esco itchin' for a drill. Don't get him started. Gas funky like a nigga farted. Real road runner. 2019 gon' be a cold summer. Whole team soon iced out. Gotta make a play, catch a flight now. My niggas still in that trap house. Crossin' the dumb bitch. Only bag chasers who I run with. Bring the band out, I'm talking drumsticks. We lit in this bitch like a damn bitch. Swag sick, they know the drip severe. Beat the pack like a Ric Flair. Smoke a good grade. Every nigga with me getting paid. Pockets passing, they on 100%. Niggas trapping backwards ain't making sense. Grind 4 quarters while you ride the bench. After I smash, I leave 'em. Sipping mud like it's margarita. More money, skip and work that pot, talking stove money. No, don't beat the pack, straight drove money. Put my life in these raps, time to show money. Still the same hustle, ain't nothing changed. NBM, OBC, the same game. PGM, that's a fam too. OGD in the cut, he ain't have a clue. Muddy Vegas, act black Jew. Ain't no cuffing these hoes, you know cash rules. By my fam, nigga, I vanish you. Magic shit, you know the Don in me. Back door his man, he can't forget me. Glitzy tuck, yeah, I keep it with me. Check my black and whites, not a damn skippy. For real niggas like my brother Nifty and that 4 runner, we used to route it up. Snap squad, ass Raymond bottles. Wish I ain't make mama cry. That look in her eye, knowing I'm going for a ride. But fuck that, I ain't going back. Finesse his ass out his whole sack. Duck nigga, call him math flat. Hot boy, you can ask Pat. Been back chasing, ain't nothing new. Just a money gut, just feed me blue. Everything going is Mato C.
example. How you expect me to forgive? It's a fact, I saw you slipping. I didn't judge, I played the victim, broken promises. It wasn't making sense, yet I still love you. I admit that I believed in forever, cause when we get together, it seems like the perfect weather. But it fall back to a common era, no shame. I respected your name, but was a fool in this game. I got that sauce, now baby I got that juice. I'm sitting here lost, trying to figure out what to do. I'm feeling lovesick. Do you remember when we first kissed? It was amazing. Something like B&J, it's such a perfect match. I bet they laughing up now cause we ain't together. But we spend a lot of time, I just pray it's forever. I think you know how I'ma ride, that's why you getting jealous. But you know that I'm gon' slide when a bitch getting reckless.
Lost my mind. I was just hoping I forever can't take back the time. We only live it when I let you outright. Just hope you do it better if you come back this time. Just know there ain't no second chance.
Try to forget what it is and just erase what you did, but it's a lesson learned, then it's a blessing served. All the mistakes I can count, sorry won't replace the doubt, cause you a sheltered man. No, just a sin I made. I can see all the hype about you when we out. Yeah, you claim they just a friend, so why I'm left out? I made a sacrifice, lost my family sight, but when it's wrong it's right, so I'ma be alright. I defended your honor, don't put no one above you. I admire your hustle, but you move undercover. What is life without you? Thought we was made for each other. Don't be right without you. It's like I'm blind by the Joker. It's a dirty world. I'm just a simple girl. Don't want for anything. Don't need no diamond ring. I wrote this song about you. I hope you understand. Ain't no second chances when you my man.
Lost my mind. I was just hoping I forever can't take back the time. We only live it when I let you outright. Just hope you do it better if you come back this time. Just know there ain't no second chance.
More money, ain't no problem, we can situate. Grind hard for these better days. As long as my daughter and fast straight, could give a fuck what a nigga say. What were you when I had to stay down for that too? Keep on my dog, stay true. Been back doing act Drews. She say I'm a dog with roof. By the Buccaneer like Tampa Bay. Taste with me could be your last day. In my bag, no Frito-Lay. Dump through a check to start my day. Only bag chasers around me. I'm a hustle, baby, better ask about it. Remember days they was calling me fool. Now we copping these hoes by the two. Favorite color was green till I seen blues. When we hit the scene, yeah, they gon' choose. Money bad mafia, we can't lose. No some dread heads that'll eat your food. Screaming fuck a bitch, nigga, cash rules. I run with that side like I'm Jones Jew. Rico bust on that pack like it's dog food. When it come to that money, don't play, man. Don't make me go back to that crank, man. Ball the safe for the stack money. Duck, nigga, you ain't quack money. I run to that back, all the track money. Wake up, get to that bag, it's a must. Ain't got time for the fuss. If not, I don't trust you, I bust. More money, ain't no problem, we can situate. Grind hard for these better days. Grind hard for these better days. More money, ain't no problem, we can situate. Grind hard for these better days. Grind hard for these better days. If you ain't game, you can't hang. In a coupe thing with your man. You know the motto. Fuck around a nigga, run it up. For them hard times, had to run it up. Make room, Mr. Mall Hood. Bag chasing till we all good. Stuff crushed in the backwood. I double back if the sack good. Sorry, baby, don't do dates. Chasing fatty, fucking lunch break. Don't do that check till my thumb ache. AI in the game, I'm sixer. She digging my drip, I'm a blitzer. Silly nigga done kissed her. After I clapped, dismissed her. She done gave word to her sisters. Glizzy Curry got 30 in it. Cook a nigga like Curry, nigga. Cook a nigga like Curry, nigga. You already know, man. MBM, Z6, PGM, what it do? Hellraiser, as long as they print it, I'm a back chaser. Stay out the way and just stack paper. I'm a Don Ho, young OG. When I'm gone off the perk, give him OB. Ball hard like Kobe, grind 24. Remember them days sleeping on the float. It's better that bag when they free zone. Hot boy, better ask about me. Now they all on my nuts, back then they down me. Know a few plugs, so ain't never a drought. We been them niggas, we ain't chasing clout. All this drip like the fossil running. One time for the trade, you know how we bumming. Only back chasers, you know how we coming. Only back chasers, you know how we coming.
I just spilled some drink on my LV. I'm a serving white girl Shelby. I'm a born hustler, they help me. Real street nigga and they stomach me. Blowing on gelato, diamonds she gon' swallow. All my teeth be hollow, youngin' poppin' bottles. Rich nigga novel, chasing bags the model. Feeling Balenciaga, Pablo in the novel.
Count it up. Gotta make sure the bread straight. T in the cut, that's a checkmate. Put it up for a rainy day. Know some youngins on some cane shit. Lead stinking at the drive-thru. Skipper got it jumping like a drive-thru. Trapping ain't dead, these niggas just scared. Baby man, I'm in love with that that bread. Good vibes, gang of bad bitches, we be big pimpin'. Said fuck the drink, but I'm still sippin'. Just blew a bag and I'm still tippin'. Only bag chasers, we been winning. They see we up, know we getting paid, I'm on another wave. Fuck a hater, we don't see the shade. Mix the walk with a minute maid. Like flip a nigga, we been happy. You just jumped off the porch, ain't stop capping. Juice wanna end me, can't stop laughing. Drippin' severe, views they clear. I see a rich nigga when I look in the mirror. Back doing all, yeah, I'ma keep it real. After I toot, give it a boot like a Michael Field. Lil' Esco itchy for a drill. 2019 gon' be a cold summer. Whole team soon iced out. Gotta make a play, catch a flight now. My nigga still in that trap house. Cross the line, then it's lights out.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Bird, I saw a bunch of these niggas spend their life saving, trying to keep up with the Joneses out here, man. Nigga, we been doing this for the culture, nigga. I'm doing the dash, try and catch me. Been poppin', you the last one to catch it. All my bitches bad, they last one special. All my bitches bad, they last one special. I told them call me Dose, I always come second. Always blessed, no need to ask for any extras, no. Fuck a dresser, I'm jumping from the second floor. My life a movie, you can't fit this in no episode. I think I got enough game to last a lifetime. For these lanes, it'll probably take a lifetime. Built my own lane, I live a super crazy lifestyle. Built my own lane, I live a super crazy lifestyle. Lifestyle crazy. I ain't been getting no sleep. Lifestyle crazy. I've been running around the whole week. I wouldn't mind just laying up and smoke weed. Hit the casino, win and donate all the proceeds to the chick I'm with. Investors, get your own beats. She held the nigga down when they was going to sleep. The least I could do is come let her smoke with me. Shoot the shit and joke, show the city, let her roll. Hell, she used to move dope for me. And honestly, I ain't think about her in ages. Baby, I live a super crazy lifestyle. Lifestyle crazy. I ain't been getting no sleep. Lifestyle crazy. I've been running around the whole week.
Hey, and I'm still hanging in the jets and I'm a star, that's crazy. Yo, old lady, get a whiff for this, is bye-bye, baby. Ain't doing days, I keep it low, you know the lifestyle crazy. And every whip I'm in, they never know who hate. Damn, I'm glad we made it, other niggas be basic. They see waves, they chasing, I see waves, I'm racing. Pray the phone never start ringing while I'm chasing this money. I say the lifestyle crazy, they'll never take it from me. Yeah, I think I got enough game to last a lifetime.
For these lanes, it'll probably take a lifetime.
Built my own lane, I live a super crazy lifestyle.
Built my own lane, I live a super crazy lifestyle. Lifestyle crazy. I ain't been getting no sleep. Lifestyle crazy. I've been running around the whole week. I'm doing the dash, try and catch me. Been poppin', you the last one to catch it. All my bitches bad, they the last one special. All my bitches bad, they the last one special. Been poppin', you the last one to catch it.
Yeah, clean it up for me, baby. Fellas, you know what time it is, September, dear. You get money, I need to see it right now. It's all about Strawberry making her way to that man. Sweetheart, I'm gonna need you to come alive, baby. It's checking the building tonight, baby. I'm gonna need you to come alive.
Endeavor.
I forgive you that you couldn't.
I do know.
I I forgive you that you couldn't.
I do though.
I forgive you that you couldn't see yourself as a king. I forgive you that you just couldn't believe in a dream. I forgive you that you couldn't sacrifice for the team. Loyalty over love, do you know what it means? I gave life to you niggas. I gave life to you niggas. I gave life to you niggas. I forgive you that you couldn't see yourself as a king. They doubt me, talk about me, then laughed in my face. They cowards and busters, your OG's disgrace. I fed them, I helped them, let them stay up in my place. When I ate shrimp and steak, I let you eat up off my plate. Loyalty, it ain't a word, it's just how a God live. If I vibe with you, I ride with you, that's how a God is. Sacrificing for the team, lame you selfish, words embellished. You a peasant and your presence isn't welcomed in my service. Don't get nervous, cause when guys talk, you feel some type of way. Realigning all the stars, cause my throne needs some space. I can't focus on them small minds, I'm in a higher place. I'm like Blooper back in 83, I'm headed out of space. How you doubt it when the power clearly right here in your face? You a buster, you a snake, how you everything you hate? I forgive you that you couldn't see yourself as a king. Loyalty over love, do you know what it means? I forgive you that you couldn't see yourself as a king. I forgive you that you just couldn't believe in a dream. I forgive you that you couldn't sacrifice for the team. Loyalty over love, do you know what it means? I gave life to you niggas. I gave life to you niggas. I gave life to you niggas. I forgive you that you couldn't see yourself as a king. How can you doubt a God when the power right in front of you? Look me in my eyes when I shine, does it haunt you? Hope protect your soul from them days that you doubted me. Joked on me, broke on me, lost all of your hope in me. I'm screaming, fuck them, let them hate. Motivate me, get this cake. Post this shit, them haters say they talking while I'm getting paid. Talk behind my back, ain't got the heart to say it to my face. Don't promote no violence, kept my AK for the rainy day. You don't like me, that's what's up. Wanna fight me, that's what's up. Pull out, hop out like, what's up? Never been no pussy, ask about me, I will fuck you up. Had to step it up, cause I had enough. Had my brother Dallas help me back it up. Used to talk about my clothes, now your boy be in designer. Used to talk about my shoes, 100 pound in the lot. Used to hate on me the hoes, till I smashed they baby mamas. My llama handle my problems, don't talk it, we just gon' solve them. My girl, she think that I'm violent, but she don't know my past. So many storms that I weathered, most people wouldn't last. If be your homie, the one that stab you right in your back. Pay attention to leaks, they slip right through the cracks. I forgive you that you couldn't see yourself as a king. I forgive you that you just couldn't believe in a dream. I forgive you that you couldn't sacrifice for the team. Loyalty over love, do you know what it means? I gave life to you niggas.
Esta es otra cosa. El dúo sorpresa.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Hey you guys, it's your girl Chocolate. You're tuned into Sincerely Tay on K1NG Radio. Now, a lot of guests. So I'm excited. And like I said every time, hashtag it's about, so we about to turn up and we about to be lit. Also, I need all my co-hosts out there to call in. Yes, call in. We're going to be on live. Not only are we going to be on live on my Instagram, but we're going to be live on K1NG Radio live. So make sure you guys call in. Make sure you guys send your questions through live. Also, if you haven't done so yet, go to your app store and download the app. I'm telling you, it's worth it. It's free. It is free. And you know nothing is free, but this is free. Yes. Our gift to you. Now, this week has been very, very, very crazy. This weekend is All-Star Weekend. Everybody's up in Charlotte, turning up, looking good. One person who's showing out and showing one of his many, 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 many talents is Quavo. Yo, if Quavo wasn't a rapper, I swear to God, he'd be in the NBA. He's balling on them. And also, not only is he balling, but you know we have the new era Love and Basketball with his little sweetheart, Sweetie, sitting sideline watching her boo. Now I don't know if you guys seen the video, but it was a video where Quavo came off the court, dapped somebody up. took his lady up, gave her a hug, a little smooch and everything like that. So I guess he got his lucky charm with him. Yo, not only are they booed up on the court, but I know you guys seen Gucci Mane and Keisha Kayor. Now, those two right there, they some showstoppers. And it's not the fact that they Gucci and Keisha Kayor, that's why they're showstoppers. No, like, forget who they are. Their jewelry alone will blind anybody on the court. Now, I don't know if you guys seen that Keisha had gifted Gucci a new pinky ring for his birthday, and Gucci vice versa gave Keisha a big ring for Valentine's Day. So homegirl got literally a glacier on her hand. Like, I don't even know how she could raise her hand up. Like, it was this picture that was posted with Shaq looking at her hand, and Shaq, he didn't say nothing. Like, you can't see what you can't hear what he kind of said, but you can just imagine that what he even said or what he's thinking in his head. Like, damn, like that rock looked bigger than him, and y'all know how big Shaq is. That ring was huge. But kudos to them. Whatever they, girl, I don't know. I gotta get Keisha your tips. Her investment skills, her business skills, walking around with glaciers around her neck, her fingers, crazy. Goals. Now, I know a lot of you guys heard about the story with Empire star Jussie Smollett. He was in Chicago, and it was late night. He was on his way to a sandwich shop, and he basically got assaulted by a few white men who yelled out racist slur and also inappropriate slurs on how he's gay and all that stuff like that. And they literally kind of, tortured him and beat him up and whatever the case may be. Once that incident was done, Jussie was able to drag himself into the local subways. There's an investigation going on. Basically, they're trying to get these people that allegedly assaulted him, and they said the video camera I get from subways, you really couldn't see anything, so they're trying to find other ways of trying to get this situation handled. Now, there was a situation where he had to turn over his phone records, but he claimed that he had called his manager after the event, which the phone record shows that it's accurate. But the thing that is wrong right now, people think it's a publicity stunt. People feel like that he made this story up because there's no video footage of this happening. So they feel like he's making it up. I even heard rumors, allegedly, that he was supposed to get kicked off the show, and maybe this is just a way for them to keep him a little bit longer. Who knows? But I'm not saying it didn't happen. I'm not saying it did happen, but I am saying that if it did happen, I apologize that it happened, Jussie, and hopefully these people that assaulted him is captured and they learn their lesson. They need to get tortured too. All right, you guys, like I said, we have plenty more coming up. I'm rambling and whatever, but you know what? That's what your girl do. So make sure you guys call in, like I said. Chat with your girl, hang out with your girl. I need all my co-hosts out there to join me. Like I said, we have a lot of guests coming in today. Once I reveal my guests. Send your questions in. I'm live on my Instagram, CHOCOLANTAY at Chocolante on IG, K1NG Radio. We're live on their Instagram right now. Send your questions in. Be a part of the show. You're tuned in to K1NG Radio.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
What's the problem? Kevin, this is nice. Lil' Austin, yeah. Why you always pull up with some drama? I just wanna talk about some dollars. Why you always hit me with a problem? That's the problem. I can't deal with all that. Why you always pull up with some drama? I just wanna talk about some dollars. Why you always hit me with a problem? That's the problem. I can't deal with all that. Yeah. Pull up in the problems, now I switch up in the lanes. Why you giving me a problem with this girl on my FaceTime? Yeah. Whoa, yeah. I've been with the gang, now I switch up in a Rari. Yeah. Pull up in the gang, now I'm raving with the girls. Yeah.
whoa, 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 yeah. Wait, I've been pulling drama in some dramas. I've been with the gang, so a father. In the problem, baby girl. Whoa, 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 yeah. Problem, yeah. Whoa, bad bitch, yeah.
Why you always pull up with some drama? I just wanna talk about some dollars. Why you always hit me with a problem? That's the problem. I can't deal with all that. Yeah. Why you always pull up with some drama? I just wanna talk about some dollars. Why you always hit me with a problem? That's the problem. I can't deal with all that. Yeah.
I've been with the gang, now I'm flipping racks. Now I got the bundle, now I switching gang. Now I got the bundle, now I switching racks. Now I got an AP flex down. Bad bitch bust down. Yeah, swerving. Yeah, bad bitch swerving in my lane. Now I'm in a Rari, now I cop the bitch. Now I cop the Bentley, now I'm switching lanes. Yeah, swerving. Whoa, why you giving me a problem? Swerving. Yeah.
Why you always pull up with some drama? I just wanna talk about some dollars. Why you always hit me with a problem? That's the problem. I can't deal with all that. Yeah. Why you always pull up with some drama? I just wanna talk about some dollars. Why you always hit me with a problem? That's the problem. I can't deal with all that. Yeah.
Since we're existing in this world, take some fucking chances. Every night we should be restless. My every night should be spent with you. And I do want night. Ooh, I do too. Ever been someone you could forget?
Every night I wanna sit here talking to this mic, and I won't stop until I see my name up in them lights. I'm grinding hard and I'm cocky, bitch, and I have the right. All that bullshit that you talking, yeah, I'm out of sight. Where were you when I finally had this fucking vision? Early mornings, wide awake, watching some television. Had this dream that one day my name would be in them lights. Have a house with some kids and a loyal wife. But this life, it never goes just how you plan. That's when you hit your knees at night and get the folding hands. Cause the only help you need is help from up above. You may be feeling sometimes that it ain't enough. Yeah.
Take some fucking chances. Every night we should be restless. My every night should be spent with you.
Every night, yeah. But I don't want to. I miss my daughter and yeah, it's getting really hard. These lyrics on this track are from a daddy's broken heart. All these late nights sipping tea and smoking weed, searching through these memories, trying to find some words to keep close. You never know what you got till it's gone. I'm searching for a place that I can call my fucking home. Every time I see your face, it's always on my phone. You feeling sad, baby girl, trust me, but you're not alone. I don't know what to do, but when I have a bad day, I just think of you. I send a prayer up above just to get me through. Yeah, and it's all because of you.
Existing in this world, take some fucking chances. Every night we should be restless.
Every night we should be restless.
Every night should be spent with you. And I do want night. Ooh, I do too.
But I don't want to. These lyrics in this song describing y'all just how I feel. And I swear I'm always gonna be here to keep it real. If you have some issues, speak to God. He will help you heal. Tell him. But I don't want to.
Bring that shit right back. Swerving. Yeah. Hey, yeah. Whoa, bad bitch. Whoa, bad bitch. Whoa. She wanna swerve in my lane, and I bitch in my game, and I faint. Hey, AP bust on, yeah. Racks in abundant, yeah. Gang weight, what? Yeah. Lost 100K, bring it back, yeah. Bring that shit right back. Whoa, I'm in the game and I'm fucking a rave, yeah. Diamonds gold, flossy ice on in the gang. Now I'm swerving in your lane. Now I'm with the gang, yeah. Hey. Hold up. I'm in the game and I'm flipping, I'm rocking the bank and I'm fucking a rate. I'm in the game and I'm rocking the bank. Now I'm super sane. Now I'm with the gang. Now I'm racking bang. Now I'm flipping racks. Now I'm back in the back. I'm in the game. Ayy, she wanna fade. I'm in the game. Bitch, I'm in the fame. Yeah, she wanna fuck me with this fame. I got this gun on my neck. Bitch, I'm a gang. Fame, wanna race. Yeah, with the race in the fame. I'm in the bang in the game. Now I go Fifi in the Nini. Wanna fiend in the game. Now when I leave, I'm in the game. Yeah, swearing in the lane. Bitch, I'm in your lane. Get the fuck away. Bitch, I'm about to catch a case. I'm in the bay. Whoa. For nothing, G shit, yeah. G shit, whoa. G shit, yeah. Fifi and Nini, what? Yeah. Whoa, little bitch, I'm gang.
From my grind, feel like Skinny from the 9. When he just got out of prison, all these bitches on my line. We from Durham and we working every minute of our time. But I made it out the cycle, now I'm sipping every night. I'm feeling blue in the face in Indiana. I would hit the boats, then she bust down Tatiana. Then she speaks Spanish, this is Americana. When I take her to eat, we go to Tijuana. I don't purchase any verses, that's for virgins with no clout. I buy purses for these bitches, I'm the first one really out. I'm the hottest, so be cautious and don't copy off my sound. Fuck a boss, don't need a job, bitch, I just cop shit, then I bounce.
This is that awesome red cross, another greedy monster. Ain't got a problem tucking, ducking, fucking with your daughter. This is that old school back type shit. Got Hail Marys for all my niggas out there slanging them zips. Yeah, gave my mans a chance, but now it's over. Hold on to sleeping cobras. It's funny he reigns today, but look again, tomorrow's over. From the city where niggas clap a lot with no remorse in. You was horsing with that nigga till he flashed the chrome tip. Ask him, any real nigga that wanna die is unknown to me. But niggas acting real hard, they thumb thoughtin' for tweets. Till you see them in streets and boulevards and avenues talking, don't you know that's cheap? I'd rather you sleep. Got gold bars in the gold room, unmasking for the untouchable fat guy who's mastered life by himself. Seen the shady deeds up under the trees, now what's left? The art of the spliff. I break it down, roll it up, smoking on what's the name of this shit. All you autistic rappers need to call it a quits. I hope you know we know y'all boys ain't really copping the brick. Stay off the block, nigga. Look, you niggas chicken Chinese chop 'em with broccoli. We do this with ease in different leagues like soccer teams who want beef. I got the steak with the collard greens, hot sauce on his mouth. People saying his shit mean. I am talking to all you imposter and rap bastards. This is coming from the nigga who you know is gon' smash you. Harass you with these bars like you filed for trespassing. Stuff your body in a trash can. This is that awesome red cross, another greedy monster. Ain't got a problem tucking, ducking, fucking with your daughter. This is that old school back type shit. Got Hail Marys for all my niggas out there slanging them zips. Yeah, this is that awesome red cross, another greedy monster. Ain't got a problem tucking, ducking, fucking with your daughter. This is that old school back type shit. Got Hail Marys for all my niggas out there slanging them zips. Look, gold shotty, gold grills in his mouth. Motherfuck the rules, he old enough patrolling the house. Mama see visions on his desk, she making cookie stretch. But fuck it, he on a mission, home invasions, what's left? I hit a lick for 3 grand, another for 10 bands. Next thing you know, I had them purple Mally keys in my hand. Your fraudulence has got me asking why you live in this life. I educate you, cross your neck, ABCs with the knife. Stay off the block, I know some niggas with that thing in they sock. My next door neighbor still selling them rocks, nigga. Stay off the block, I know some niggas with that gat in they sock. You asking questions and they ready to pop, nigga. Stay off the block, what y'all niggas really know about this? Join in my mouth, the fuck if his spouse on high rich. Stay off the block, I know some niggas with that thing in they sock. You walk up on them, ask what's up, and then that's a crack rock, nigga.
Ice cold 60 degrees. Ice cold blizz, he agrees. I find ice water hell 6 feet. Remember this, back, gimme feed. Back, bitch, gimme feed. I'm I'm ice cold, 60 degrees. Ice cold bliss, he agrees. I find ice water in hell 6 feet. Check my flat, check my flat, check my flat. Steph Curry, rain and swoosh on my neck. Check my flat, check my flat, check my flat. KG Zombie Zone 3, we up next. I just scored a check now, check now. Tell Ma I pay the rent now, rent now. I see Thriller days like I'm dead now, dead now. I don't fuck with you, I heard you fed now. I don't rock no fade like no Nino. I just dropped a bag in Portofino. I'm doing numbers, Uncle Puelo. Siendo loda por el culo. Ice cold, 60 degrees. Ice cold bliss, he agrees. I find ice water in hell 6 feet. Remember this, back, give me feed. Back, bitch, give me feed. I'm ice cold, 60 degrees. Ice cold bliss, he agrees. I find ice water in hell 6 feet. They on the porch, swear they can rap like me. True, went from just come to MVP. Neck rap booming, 60 degrees. Figure skating while I'm out in the street. Turn the county, lock me up, I drop bail on them. No license on the highway to hell, homie. On that medical pack, smell like loud on her. Banana boat, baby, beat the drum on them. Exit 35, baby. KG, CB Cannon. Old time, I ain't forget you. iPhone, yeah. Ice cold, bled. He agreed, yeah. Ice cold, yeah. 60 degrees, yeah. Ice cold, yeah. Ice cold, yeah. Ice cold, yeah.
I told you niggas never play with me, because you ain't got what I got, so why you blaming me? The way you talk behind my back, draining my energy. So I just gotta let it clap so it be clear to see. I got a bag of me, don't need no brag to please. I got a mag to squeeze, I'm a masterpiece. Always attached to heat, you cannot match my peak. Haters attacking me, but they never catching me.
TikTok, what time is it? Money talk, gotta find the chicks. Custom designer kicks, I insist to be the best. So no contest, got the keys to the chest, she bought the flex.
Baby, let's just get this bag and take off for a vacay. Let's fill these empties and drink until we're wasted. Morning time, let's get back to the grind. You're moving like you're the one, so let's not waste the time. Cause shit's expensive, everything's got a price. And the rest of them irrelevant, so please pay that on mine. Come on over, we can turn back time. I know we ain't sober, we can smoke this sublime. We can smoke this sublime. ASAP, keys.
I swear I thought I told you niggas never play with me, because you ain't got what I got, so why you blaming me? The way you talk behind my back, draining my energy. So I just gotta let it clap so it be clear to see. I got a bag of me, don't need no brag to please. I got a mag to squeeze, I'm a masterpiece. Always attached to heat, you cannot match my peak. Haters attacking me, but they never catching me. I got a million bags, I do a million things. Pull up with business, so this how we chillin' and none of you niggas can hang. Always roll up with a gang, really be ready to bang. I'm rolling with guys and we bust a pipe if we ain't speaking our slang. This my time, I'm on grind, I know I be feeling the beast. I really be living the struggle, I'm all in the huddle, I'm eating the feast. If you be dissing, I ain't never missing, I know that I come with the heat. Watching the listen, I know you be pissing, we really be killing the beat. I'm gon' shine, you be blind from seeing the lights. I'm so high, watch me fly like a kite. I be ballin', I know you be thinking that I'm really neat. How you stallin', I know you be bumping this song on repeat. I swear I thought I told you niggas never play with me, because you ain't got what I got, so why you blaming me? The way you talk behind my back, draining my energy. So I just gotta let it clap so it be clear to see. I got a bag of me, don't need no brag to please. I got a mag to squeeze, I'm a masterpiece.
I'm a sniper, I'ma try my best not to wife her. Like a sharpshooter, I'm a sniper. I'ma try my best not to wife her. Going kid cut a nigga need a cutty buddy. Story of my life, story of my life. Money ran short, bid, lost it wide. Despite it all, says heights higher than John Crow. TZ, where you been? I been in pumping no. Exit 35, this one for third ad. Rest in peace to Mr. Zoe, that's where I lost him at. I'm stuck in the canteen with a gula pipe. Shots fired, ooh, them slugs hurt my bite. Dogs on Facebook and never watch my fucking bite. Boom, gang to cut them off just to grow and bite. Like Razak, lotion on the ass cheek. Fiends dance to my dope like I'm on Bike Street. SRT demon, man, I swear they can't pull me. Merc, I'm low key, we on slide and verse oozing. Watch me strike a pose, this is strictly business. Sometimes I'm dead cold as a fucking witness. I'm on cloud now with hoes in they feelings. Voodoo logic all around me, pay attention. Head game strong, ooh, she's attentive. Like a sharpshooter, I'ma snipe her. I'ma try my best not to wife her. Like a sharpshooter, I'ma snipe her. I'ma try my best not to wife her. I be stunting like a nigga got a deal. She say, boy, is that your side? Boy, is you for real? I'm from Neptune like that boy for real. I would call you pussy, but you more like a queer. I cried a river once, but I don't remember shedding tears. On the highway to hell, smoking loud, yeah. Squad up, yeah. Keep it rich, gang, yeah. This ain't last year, this is my year. This is my year. Couldn't snap the moniker, so I pulled a Maya. Private school for high grades, ooh, I'm getting higher. Yes, I love my baby, I put her in designer. Yeah, I love my baby, I put her in designer. Like a sharpshooter, I'ma snipe her. I'ma try my best not to wife her. Like a sharpshooter, I'ma snipe her. I'ma try my best not to wife her. Mine said I won't get shot again, but I did. Exit 35, what you expect from the kid? Mine said I won't get shot again, but I did. Exit 35, what you expect from the kid? Mine said I won't get shot again, but I did. Exit 35, what you expect from the kid? Like a sharpshooter, I'ma snipe her. I'ma try my best, not to
Spaz on the baz, Mikey.
It's 1 a.m. Shake that ass, make that ass clap, girl. I wanna see you bounce that back, motherfucker. And earthquake the world, baby, yeah. Shake that ass, make that ass clap, girl. I wanna see you bounce that back, motherfucker. And earthquake the world, baby, yeah. Hey. Shake that ass, shake that ass, it's moving fast. I'm about to smash now. Strip tease and bounce around with that ass out. Let me put my hands on it, almost passed out. She is super free, fuck me at a dad's house. Neck on the fan couch, mom's in room passed out. She take it all, yeah, stuff it in the cash out. Dick so bomb, best friend getting smashed now. Can't cut the pussy, no, she getting passed down. Little baby that listen, ass up, face down. She know the rules, yes, pussy stay A1. Like on the booty, she love to taste straight come. Shake that ass, make that ass clap, girl. I wanna see you off that back, motherfucker. And earthquake the world, baby, yeah.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Shake that ass, make that ass clap, girl. I wanna see you off that back, motherfucker. What's that back, motherfucker? And earthquake the world, baby, yeah. Hey. Left, right, let it wiggle, wiggle. No, I wanna see you bounce that back, motherfucker. I wanna see you bounce that back. I wanna see you. I wanna see you bounce that back, motherfucker. And earthquake the world, baby, yeah. Hey. Left, right, let it wiggle, wiggle. No skinny hoes over here, that ass be jiggle, jiggle. She bouncing on the split, climbing on the pole. Money being thrown, putting on the show, that what I came here for. She a vet, baby, she a pro. She's a threat, baby, these don't know. She bout her check, baby, that moolah dough. I love the way she clap and make that ass roll. I mean she drop it in the arch and let that ass go. It must be Willy Wonka chocolate factory, now drop that ass slow. Ride it, but don't crash, no. Every hustler that see you won't think to let that bag blow. Know the way she dance, know she bout that cash flow. Now make it the crib if that cash low. You know I love the way you make that ass move. Nah, shake that ass, make that ass clap, girl. I wanna see you arch that back, motherfucker, and earthquake the world, baby. Yeah. Shake that ass, make that ass clap, girl.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
K1NG Radio. Go ahead and go on their Instagram because we're live on their Instagram as well, and Facebook at K1NG Radio, so that way you can see the party happening. All right, you guys. So I have a scenario. Last week we talked about how, you know, a kid stumbled across $8.9 million and he gave it back. He gave it back. All right. So this scenario this week. So there's a couple, and they've been living with each other for a few years, and this girl has never met this guy's family, like his mom, his dad, grandparents, whatever the case may be. She, you know, hear him on the phone with them, whatever the case may be, but never physically met them in person or whatever the case may be. So he went home one night and said, you know, I'm gonna take a shower, I'm gonna get ready to go to my mom's house, they having a little whatever the case may be there, and she said, okay, whatever, you know, and but the thing is, he never invited her, like, come with me. So I guess she felt some type of way, but she put it on herself to invite herself. So after he left, whatever, she got ready herself, whatever the case may be. You know that little app now that you can, like, you know, whatever. So she tracked his ass, yeah, and followed him basically to this house or whatever. And at this house, she seen his car parked up in the driveway, whatever case may be. So she walked up to the door and knocked on the door. Whatever. So, yo, when I heard this story, it was crazy. So, when she knocked on the door, someone answered the door. It wasn't him. It wasn't an older lady either. It was a young lady. She had rollers in her hair, whatever the case may be. So she asked her, where is, you know, so-and-so? I don't put his name out. Where is so-and-so? And she looked at the girl crazy, like, who are you? And she's like, well, my name is, and I'm his girlfriend. The lady said, okay. Went back into the house, opened the door. Now, both her and the boyfriend were standing at the door. Meanwhile, the boyfriend didn't know who was at the door. So when the boyfriend and the young lady with the curlers opened the door again to see his girlfriend standing on the opposite door, he was shocked. Now, those who are on live right now, can you imagine in this scenario what could possibly happen next? Let's think about it. Write me. What could have happened next? Make sure you guys stay tuned. K1NG Radio. I'm going to tell you what happened next, but I do want to hear from you guys what you think happened. You're tuned into K1NG Radio. It's your girl, Chocolante.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
motion for me, slow motion for me, moving slow motion for me. I like it like that, she working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me, slow motion for me, slow motion for me, moving slow motion for me. I like it like that, she working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me, slow motion for me, slow motion for me, moving slow motion for me. I'm a dick thrower, her neck and her back hurt. Cutthroat, I have you like a brand new version. It's like once you get used to it, then you start serving. Hop up on top and start jiggy jerking. Slow down for me, you moving too fast. My fingers keep slipping, I'm trying to grip that ass. Keep being hard-headed, I'ma make it get off me. Got a human up disguised, but my face is a doggy. If you loving my bulk, let me bury my bulk. I got over 5 bad married bitches at home. One of my bitches fell in love with that outside dick. That outside dick keep them hoes sick. Like, I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me, slow motion for me, slow motion for me, moving slow motion for me. I like it like that. She working that back. I don't know how to act. Slow motion for me, slow motion for me, slow motion for me.
Nigga, I'm the colonel of the motherfucking tank. Y'all have the big things, we have the big bang. Third world hustlers, soldiers and combat dealers and killers with true.
Damn, son, where'd you find this?
And niggas come shop, I'm digging ditches. If we pullin' strike, commander in chief. If fools run up wrong, nigga, I'm knocking out some teeth. I'm down here slanging, rolling with these hustlers. Trying to get rid of you haters and you busters. Stepping on toes, breaking niggas' nose. In the project, bigger than the thing goes. Breaking fools up, cause I'm a no-limit soldier. Hey, these a salute, dip, pass me the doja. Make them say,
fucking Gucci by the pit. It's a movie how they do me when that pussy in the ear. Yeah, Gucci looking Louis, fucking Gucci by the pit. It's a movie how they do me when that pussy in the ear. Try to move me, get a ruly, I'm a king, now this is clear. Put your gun up, pussy boy, and run my fucking fade right in. Need no stopping, nigga, like pussy with the curve. Lethal weapon like a murder. This handwork, put in work, cut a nigga like a work saw. I said be careful who you sizing. Know what sizing. My girl poison, my swag rising, my tooth chip, eye scored, I think I'm Mike Tyson.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
It's me catch him looking sideways. You wanna fight me? Sideways. You wanna fight me? I'm looking sideways. You wanna fight me? Cause I knock a nigga out like. Catch him looking sideways. You wanna fight me? Cause I knock a nigga out like Craig did on Friday. I heard some niggas don't like me. Is it cause I flex and I'm icy? Is it that your girl wanna wife me? Pussy nigga rather get the gun and fight me. Fight me now, fight me now. I bet this pussy won't fight me now, fight me now. Sucker rather get the gun and fight me. I'm thug 101 nigga. I ain't geeking, I'm just stunting nigga. All these pussies need a gang, all these gangs need a trigger. Shoot the fan when I'm a square rookin' uppercut a nigga. I said I'm gritty and I'm gutter, bitch. You ain't see me in the shadows like the government, but now I'm here. Let me make this very clear. New money got me feeling like the rookie of the year. Feeling
yeah,
Gucci,
nigga.
Louis fucking Gucci by the pit. It's a movie how they do me when that pussy in the air. Try to move me, get a ruly. I'm a king, now this is clear. Put your gun up, pussy boy, and run my fucking fade right in. Yeah. I heard some niggas don't like me. Is it cause I flex and I'm icy? Is it that your girl wanna wife me? Pussy nigga rather get the gun and fight me. Fight me now, fight me now, fight me now. I bet this pussy won't fight me now, fight me now. Sucker rather get the gun and fight me. You know. You niggas can't walk in my shoes. I swear to God, man, you niggas can't walk in my shoes. Man, I hustle so deep on the grind, my nigga, I'm paying my dues. So damn crazy,
shoes. Man, I hustle so deep on the grind, my nigga, I'm paying my dues.
Turn my headphone down a little bit. Yeah. 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 I love you. Wow. Yeah. How much money you got? 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 A lot. How much money you got? A lot. How many problems you got? A lot. How many people done doubted you? A lot. Left you out to rot? A lot. How many pray that you flop? A lot. How many lawyers you got? A lot. How many times you got shot? A lot. How many niggas you shot? A lot. How many times did you ride? A lot. How many niggas done died? A lot. How many times did you cheat? A lot. How many times did you lie? A lot. How many times did she leave? A lot. How many times did she cry? A lot. How many chances she done gave you? Fuck around with these thighs. Every day that I'm alive, I'ma ride with this stick. I'd rather be broke in jail than be dead and rich. Told my brothers take my breath if I turn to a snitch. But I'm 21 for L, ain't no way I'ma switch. Penitentiary chances just to make a couple bucks. My heart so cold I could put it in my cup. Game versus the world, me and my dog, it was us. Then you went and wrote a statement and that really fucked me up. My brother lost his life and it turned me to a beast. My brother got life and it turned me to the streets. I've been through the storm and it turned me to a G. But the other side was sunny, I get paid to rap on beats. How much money you got? A lot. How many problems you got? A lot. How many people done doubted you? A lot. Left you out to rot? A lot. How many pray that you flop? A lot. How many lawyers you got? A lot. How many times you got shot? A lot. How many niggas you shot? A lot. How many times did you ride? A lot. How many niggas done died? A lot. How many times did you cheat? A lot. How many times did you lie? A lot. How many times did she leave? A lot. How many times did she cry? A lot. How many chances she done gave you? Fuck around with these thighs. A lot.
Yeah, I just came from the A, I drove back home. 6-hour drive, 6.5. Before I left, I stopped by and seen my nigga 21 in the studio. He had 2 of his kids with him right in the studio. That's when I knew. Stand up nigga, I love seeing shit like that. Question. How many faking their streams, getting they plays from machines? I can see behind the smoke and mirrors, niggas ain't really big as they seem. I never say anything, everybody got their thing. Some niggas make millions, other niggas make memes. Sing, I never say anything, everybody got their thing. Some niggas make millions, other niggas make memes. Anything, everybody got their thing. Some niggas make millions, other niggas make memes. I'm on a money routine, I don't want smoke, I want cream. I don't want no more comparisons, this is a marathon. And I'm aware I've been playing a bet from a lack of promotions. I never was one for the bragging and boasting. I guess I was hoping the music would speak for itself, but the people want everything else. Okay, no problem, I show up on every one album. You know what the outcome will be. I'm betting 1,000, it's got to the point that these rappers don't even like rapping with me. Fuck it, come my nigga 21 Savage just hit me and told me he sent me a spot on a new record he got. He called it a lie, I opened my book and I jot. Paper Takashi, they wanting a rap. I picture him inside a cell on a cot, reflecting on how he made it to the top, wondering if it was worth it or not. I pray for my kill cause they fucked up his shot. Just want you to know that you got it, my nigga. Though I never met you, I know that you special and that the Lord bless you. Don't doubt it, my nigga. Dennis Smith Jr., stay solid, my nigga. I'm on a tangent, not how I planned it. I had some fans that hopped in a band and shit when they thought that I wasn't gon' pan. Now I got a
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
It's your girl Chocolante, you're tuned into Sincerely Tay on K1NG Radio. Now, before we went on break, I told you guys about a story how a guy and a girl, they were together, they were living together for a few years or whatever the case may be, and she never had met his family. So one night, he came over to their apartment. He's like, you know what, I'm going to take a shower, I'm going to get dressed, I'm going to get ready to go to my family's house or whatever the case may be. Mind you, he didn't invite her. No, girls, so you know that was like a red flag, like boop, 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 like you going out, going to a little shindig, didn't invite me, what, hello. So, he left, she got herself together, but she was tracking him the whole time and followed him to a house. Once she got to the house, she rolled up, She knocked on the door. A young lady with curlers answered the door. She told the young lady who she was. The lady closed the door, told her she'd be right back. Went to go get the guy. So now she opened the door, and now both the guy and the girl, the curlers, are at the door, looking at the girlfriend. Now, I asked you guys, imagine what happened next and who this young lady with curlers in her hair was. Got a lot of answers. So, I got 1, baby mama. 2, wife. I threw out there maybe she could be auntie, cousin, sister, god sister. I don't know. Maybe. But you know what? She was actually a wife. Ain't that a shame? So you know the job that he had at night was really his wife? Yeah. So instead of going to work at night, he was going to work with his wife, if that makes sense. Yeah. So it wasn't no night job, ladies. He was with her in the daytime, and he went to work at night with his wife and his kids. So it goes to show you that guys ain't nothing but dogs. She said it. He had a wife. So he got busted. Hey, Jay. I told you guys how we're gonna get turned up a little bit. Everybody to call in, ask questions on live. Yes, we're gonna be live on K1NG Radio Live, on my live on Instagram, Chocolante. We're on Facebook Live, so ask your questions. Be a part of this process, this interview. My special guest coming up soon. I know you guys are waiting, but y'all gonna wait a little bit more. You're tuned into K1NG Radio.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Trey on the beat, yeah.
Ill will make the beat bounce, bounce, bounce.
Fake friends for a couple M's, homie. There do you end, there do you end. Fake friends for a couple M's, homie. There do you end, there do you end. Fake friends for a couple M's, homie. There do you end, there do you end. Fake friends for a couple M's, homie. There do you end, there do you end. Fake friends for a couple M's, homie. There do you end, there do you end. Fake friends for a couple M's, homie. There do you end, there do you end. Money is the issue. What come around might hit ya. Soon you get richer. Then when they start to take pictures, after that come and get ya. 9 out of 10 to be them niggas that you deal with, that turn snitches. That's why I play them like fishing, man. Play fishes and bait them up and be the swiftest. For years they was out to get this. If I was a drug lord on the cigarette bird getting missing, can't be stopped. Life so fast because you know your boy stay too hot. I don't really give a damn cause them haters gon' watch. Now I'ma tell them yeah like a bitch, go ahead and flop. Whoa nigga, fake friends. I could give a damn about them dividends. Fake friends. Plotting just to do a nigga what in. Fake friends for a couple M's, homie. There do you end, there do you end. Fake friends for a couple M's, homie. There do you end, there do you end. Fake friends for a couple M's, homie. There do you end, there do you end. Fake friends for a couple M's, homie. There do you end, there do you end. Niggas catching cases like snitches, safety transmit them. Never in my life have I seen so many snitches. Live ones I die, they came as I knew what is a rap. Look how they ratted on my homie Mike. Gotta finally get that time back, but I'm gonna rep the bloodline. Show these snitches real G's don't die. I'm supposed to speak. If you're outspoken, then you lose your privileges from these streets. Where I'm from, we don't crash charge against each other. We said I spewed in the streets. Our hood is our judge, our jury, our executioner. These streets is biblical. They even got Jesus through a snitch. Point him out from his own cliques. Snitch Something been going on since the ancient. So you better be careful who you deal and hang with. Cause they might be the reason why you doing a long bid. Why you doing a long bid? Fake friends for a couple M's. Homie, they'll do you in, they'll do you in. Fake friends for a couple M's. Homie, they'll do you in, they'll do you in. Fake friends for a couple M's. Homie, they'll do you in, they'll do you in. Fake friends for a couple M's. Homie, they'll do you in, they'll do you in.
My time is coming now. I gave it all I got, cause I got something to do. I never look back, cause I got something to prove. Stay humble, moving forward, that's a new move. I know it's my time is coming now. I gave it all I got, cause I got something to do. I never look back, cause I got something to prove. Stay humble, moving forward, that's the new move. I needed help, all they told me was to work hard, with a lot of shit to do. Every day waking up, worrying about stress, like what should I do? I know it's my time is coming now. My time to grind and shine. How the fuck I'm not signed? I came a long way from the city I was raised. On my own, had to get it anyway. Want me to sell my soul? I'm sorry though. I'm sorry though. Can't sell my soul. It's not worth it. I know it's my time is coming now. I gave it all I got, cause I got something to do. I gave it all I got, cause I got something to do. I gave it all I got. I gave it all I got, cause I got something to do. I never gave it all I got, cause I gave it all I got. I gave it all I got, cause I I got something to do. I never look back, cause I got something to prove. Stay humble, moving forward, that's the new move. I know it's my time is coming now. I gave it all I got, cause I got something to do. I never look back, cause I got something to prove. Stay humble, moving forward, that's the new move. I know it's my time is coming now. I gave it. Yeah.
It's Marky again. Tell him I'ma tell a friend. Me and my boys pulling up in at the club. It's man a talk about CID. Tell him to move to the side, cause we heading straight into the VIP. This is a night to remember. Put it in your journal and your diary. So we buy out the bar, everybody get a drink, everything I Jano say me lit, everybody dance, make your body come fit. Body I move like we in a CrossFit. In a the middle with the girl, let me split. Feel this beat and rock with it. It's vibe real, vibe authentic. Sweat them I sweat they a drip. Better watch where you walk, don't slip, just tell them with it. Say the vibe in a distance, yeah, it's feeling so right. Tell the DJ turn up the music and turn off the lights. Say hey, hey, hey. Say hey, hey, hey. Say hey, 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 hey. Yo, keep the drinks them a come. Yeah, we drinking coke and rum. Yeah. Trinidad is where I'm from. Yeah, we drink till we get numb. Till we pass out. Yeah. Yo. I'ma tell a friend. Me and my boys pulling up in at the club. This man a talk about CID. ID. Tell him to move to the side, cause we heading straight into the VIP. This is a night to remember. Put it in your journal and your diary.
So we buy out the bar, everybody get a drink, everything I Jah know say me lit. Everybody dance, make your body come fit. Body I move like we in a CrossFit. Inna the middle with the girl, them a split. Feel this beat and rock with it. It's vibe real, vibe authentic. Sweat them a sweat, sweat they a drip. Better watch where you walk, don't slip. Just tell them we live. So the vibe in a distance, yeah, it's feeling so right. Tell the DJ turn up the music and turn off the light. I say, hey,
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Yeah. Yo. It's Marky again. Tell him I'ma tell a friend. Me and my boys pulling up in at the club. It's man to talk about CID. Tell him to move to the side, cause we heading straight into the VIP. This is a night to remember, put it in your journal and in your diary. So we buy out the bar, everybody get a drink, everything I Jah know say me lit. 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 Everybody dance, make your body come fit. Body I move like we in a CrossFit. Inna the middle with the girl, them a split. Feel this beat and rock with it. It's vibe real, vibe authentic. Sweat them a sweat, sweat they a drip. Better watch where you walk, don't slip. Just tell them with it. So the vibe in a distance, yeah, it's feeling so right. Tell the DJ turn up the music and turn off the lights. Say hey, hey, hey. Say hey, hey, hey. Say hey, hey, hey. Hey, hey, hey. Yo, keep the drinks, them a come. Yeah, we drinking coke and rum. 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 Yeah, we drinking coke and rum.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Now, for those people who say that men can't wear pink, let him be an example. Real men wear pink.
I think real men wear what they want, man.
So, for those who are tuned in right now and don't know who you are, that will get to know you by the end of this interview, explain to them where you're from and who are you.
All right, man. First of all, I just want to thank everybody who showed love and support me in each and different way, man. Love, support come a long way, so I just want to start off by saying thank you. But my name is Marky, man. Coming all the way from Trinidad, Maine, man. Born Trinidad and Tobago. I'm fresh off the boat, to be honest. I came to this country like 2011, so and I just came straight to Florida, Palm Beach, man. So I often tell people I'm Trinidad Maine, but I'm Palm Beach living. I'm 8'6", 5'6". Okay. You know what I mean? So yeah, man, and I'm just a diverse artist that want to show everybody that you don't gotta. There's no limit, there's no cap to what I can do or what you can do. So music is my passion, man. This is my bread and butter, man. This is everything to me. This is my place to get away, and that's just me.
So, when you were in Trinidad, you were making music as well?
No, I wasn't.
When did you take music serious then?
January 2018.
Okay.
I mean, music, like I said, music was always my passion. So music, honestly, was my place to get away when I'm down, when I'm lonely, stuff like that. I love singing. Like, that's where I kind of started off. And I would just always sing to myself. Everybody kind of know me as a singer because I walk around singing, like, literally. I don't do that. Like, exactly. I'm pretty sure a lot of people felt like that. You know what I mean? So I would literally walk around just singing, man. And honestly, like I said, I never really started doing nothing with it, like writing songs and stuff like that. I used to like freestyle. Don't let that get to you because I know you don't want me to freestyle. I used to, you know what I mean? So what I used to do is like, you know what I mean? I just used to do that. Never really sat down and really wrote a song or make a beat. I love playing instruments and stuff. So like music was literally just something I did. And then 2018, I was just like, man, honestly, man, why not get paid doing something you love? Like, why not take it to that next level? You know what I mean? Why not move on? Like go further with it? Why not start investing in yourself? And that's when I really started focusing on it, learning more, wanting to do more, putting more into myself, putting more into music.
Now, was it something or maybe someone who helped, you know, push you or inspire you to like, you know what, let me do this and let me take it serious, other than, you know, thinking like maybe I can get paid for doing what I love and, you know?
I mean, yeah, I think most definitely my daughter, man, my family, period. Like, you know what I mean? Honestly, I want to make sure that they secure. I got to secure the bag for them. Personally, I feel like this is my way out. You know what I mean? I'm not saying by all means necessary not go to school or not whatever. That's just not the route for me. Personally, you know what I mean? I am extremely educated, but I just can't. I got a short attention span. I just can't see. I just can't do that. So I felt like, honestly, let me pursue this, man, because this is what I love doing, and I want to make sure that my daughter don't grow up how I grew up, man. Like, I want to make sure she don't have to go through what I went through, and I feel like music is what's gonna do it. Like, you know what I mean? But not only that, besides that, man, just people around me, you know, like me singing and stuff like that. Essentially, like at the beginning, I really wanted to go the R&B route, but my R&B was more like old school type stuff. Like, I really love
so why not? Old school is what's popping.
No, it wasn't what's popping at that time.
I tell you that me and including a lot of other people that I know still listen to 90s R&B till today.
Can I tell you something though?
Yes.
I feel like I agree with you because I still do. You listen to 90s R&B, but you're not gonna listen to artists today doing 90s R&B.
Yes, I will.
Well, you probably will, but not a lot of people.
And people kind of do it too. Like, you know, not to cut you off, but LMA, she actually got discovered by singing other people's songs. You know what I mean? You know, doing snippets of other people's songs and stuff like that. And she was inspired by older music, and she made it current. You know what I mean? So I feel like we're always learning from the old school, and we're always, I wouldn't say we're copying the old school, but we're paying homage to the old school because that music, that era, you know what I mean, was so good and so passionate. I feel like I had a one R&B singer in here, and she said something that stuck with me is R&B is not dead.
Right.
You know what I mean? So I feel like, you know, slowly it's coming back, but I feel like rap is just so dominant right now that people may not pay attention to R&B as much. But I feel like slowly and surely it's creeping up, and it's gonna be just as good as it was.
I totally agree with you. Honestly, you're 100% right. Another thing for me that, you know what I mean, with the R&B situation was more like, you know what I mean, so I sat down with this, I took this R&B song to some producers. Shout out to DNA Records, man. Andre, Beeman, you know, those guys who really steered me to the direction that I'm in now, you know what I mean? So I took this R&B record to them, and they were just like, bro, honestly, this is not it. They're just like, bro, why don't you embrace that Caribbean culture? I'm just like, you know what I mean? Why? You know what I mean? They started talking to me about it. It's just like, bro, why not do that? Why not go down that route? It's natural to me. Like, you feel me? It really is. It's natural to me. I mean, literally, I'm not half Trinidad. I'm full-blown Trinidadian. That's who I am. It's just like, why not embrace their culture and take it down the music route? And that's what I did. So, honestly, I'm still doing R&B. You know what I mean? But I just created my own genre. So, personally, like, for me, I got my own lane, man. What I wanted to do is take a mixture of R&B, dancehall, Afrobeats, and soca and make my own genre, man. And literally, that's what I'm doing. And like I said, I sent you, I got an R&B song as well. I just don't want no limits and caps on myself.
That's it. Making music that makes you feel good.
Yeah, exactly. So
now, was it any point of time since you had started, you know, taking this serious that you felt like, what if? What if this doesn't go right? What if I don't succeed? Or what if this is not meant to be? Maybe this is just, you know, supposed to be maybe a hobby or something.
No, man, it's 100% definitely meant to be. I know that for sure. This is not a hobby because it was a hobby before.
Yeah, you're a natural artist. There you go. You got talent, bars.
I didn't even know that, but no, you know, before it was a hobby. Honestly, I get confirmation on spiritually. I don't move just like that. Like, you feel me personally, everything I do gotta like line up. You know what I mean? And personally, this is not a hobby. I have had a lot of what ifs. You know what I mean? A lot of, man, I don't know, man. Maybe it's not going smooth. Man, look at this other artist. Look at what they doing. Man, look at, you know what I mean? But at the end of the day, I got a goal, man, and I got a reason for doing what I'm doing. I feel like a lot of times, a lot of people stop doing what they're doing because they don't really have no reason, man. They're doing it for I have a reason for what I'm doing. I have a lot of people that doubt me too, to be honest. I have a lot of people dare me. I have some of my greatest critics are people who I love dearly, who's closest to me.
How do you take all that negative energy and turn it into something positive, something to fuel you to keep moving? Because sometimes, like, I don't know if you've seen circulating the Cardi B video how she won a Grammy, but people felt like, you know, she didn't work hard for it or she shouldn't have got it or whatever the case may be. So she had made a video stating like, you know what, I worked hard for this. You know what I mean? I don't know why people saying I don't deserve it. I was pregnant, I was sick, and I still finished my album, and I still was 2-time platinum and stuff like that. And some people felt like, you know, you didn't have to address it. Like, you ain't got to worry about them. You did what you did, and you won.
I don't know, man. Honestly, alright. I feel like personally, life is about balance, yo. You know what I mean? Light can't exist without darkness. Love can't exist without hate. You always gonna get hate.
Absolutely.
You know what I mean? People always gonna get hate, and honestly, if you don't have hate, you're not gonna appreciate the love. You know what I mean? So for me personally, honestly, man, I came far a long way. My life wasn't perfect, man. I had a lot of trials and errors, man. I went through a lot personally, and for the most part, like I said, my daughter's not gonna go through what I'm going through. So all that negativity, man, I gotta show people. I gotta show them what's gonna happen. You know what I mean? And they're gonna see that. So in the future, they're gonna not doubt something. You know what I mean? Personally, like I said, I've been through so much stuff that I know how to channel that negative energy. And some days, there are a lot of days where I'm just like, damn, bro, like I can't take this anymore. But at the end of the day, the good always prevail, man.
Absolutely. So let's take it back a little bit and tell us about life in Trinidad and what either caused you to move here, or how is it better here for you than over there?
Life in Trinidad, man. Life in Trinidad is beautiful, man. You know what I mean? Honestly, I grew up there. I have all my family's down there, to be honest.
So are you here by yourself?
No, I'm here with my mom, sister, brother.
Okay.
And then I have family in New York. Everybody got family in New York. You know what I mean? Every Caribbean person got somebody like me. But for the most part, yeah, that's all I have down here. And honestly, life in Trinidad was beautiful, bro. It's more authentic. I felt like I seen a lot more genuine people. Everything was more natural, more real. You know what I mean? Instead of a phone call, I used to go outside to my neighbor, and as soon as I wake up, brush my teeth, boom, 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 I give him a whistle. Like, you know what I mean? Like, so he know, yo, let's roll. Like, you know what I mean? Stuff like that. So it was more natural. You didn't really need a car to go different places. But as far as what I really wanted to do and opportunities, like I said, the school route wasn't for me. Like, I've been through that, really was not my cup of tea. So I always had a passion for music. I know I'm gonna be great. Like, you know, I'm not cocky. I just know that I have a purpose in this life, and it draws and it lines up with greatness. So like, I knew it wasn't down there though. You know what I mean? Like I said, me doing R&B, Trinidad is more so focused on. We listen to everything, by the way. Everything we listen to, but it's more so focused on soca. Like, soca music is big.
Yeah, they know how to party.
Yeah, we did. You know what I mean? Soca music.
I be getting tired at soca party. I'm like, all right, I don't want to jump no more. All right, okay, I'm tired. Let me breathe. Let me rest. Let me catch my breath. Hold on. Carnival alone, I'll be like, okay, all right, done.
Nah, not me. Till it start, from the start to the
finished.
But yeah. So I knew personally that you know, well, actually, that's not even why I came over here. All right, so I used to visit my mom, and then honestly, I came over here one time, and she was just like, "Yo, what are you going back there to do?" She said, what are you really going back there to do? And I was just like, bro, I got friends. Honestly,
friends.
I got friends, family. When I left Trinidad, nobody knew. I didn't tell anyone. I missed graduation. I missed a lot of stuff. Nobody knew. My dad, my grandma, nobody knew. Everybody was just like, yo, why? You know what I mean? Like, what's up? But she really, she put me on free game. Like, she was just like, what are you really going to go back there to do that you can do here and more? Like, you know, and honestly, like I said, we all had that street life, that street pass or whatever. And I was just like, honestly, there's nothing back there for me to really say that I'm gonna go back there too. That's gonna really push me ahead. So I just stayed over here, and like I said, I started looking at the music stuff and really.
How hard was it transitioning from being in Trinidad and living in Trinidad and that's what you know to moving out here and not really knowing anybody? Just you just have your immediate family.
I'm a people person. I love people. You know, I appreciate people, and honestly, it really wasn't that hard because anybody who knows me would tell you that I'm friendly. You know, I mean, over the years, things have changed because you start to realize, oh, people fake. But honestly, I'm a people person, man, and coming over here, the transition wasn't that hard because Trinidad really has a lot of. I don't want to say they're Americanized, but they know a lot about this culture. So we listen rap, reggae, dancehall. We listen everything down there. So it wasn't really that hard transitioning. Like, you know what I mean? Me personally, like I always tell people myself too. I'm water. Like, you know what I mean? I always want to be water. You know what I mean? I know who I am, but you put me in a cup, I'm gonna become the cup. You put me in a bottle, I'm gonna become the bottle. You know what I mean? And I feel like that's how a lot of people gotta be. You gotta know how to adapt. You don't have to conform, but you gotta know how to adapt. So when I came over here, the only thing I think I really had a quote unquote problem with was just my accent. My accent was really strong.
Really heavy?
What?
Really heavy. My mother told me when she came from Jamaica to New York, she used to get made fun of all the time to the point where she had to hide her accent from people. Now today, like, you talk to her, you would never know she's Jamaican until, like, the parts will come out. Like, you would think she Americanized, like, 100%.
Listen, they used to listen. I know what your mama talking about because they used to, like, I used to be in class and the teacher would be like, hey, class. Now, you know, I'm hey, yes, me. You know what I mean? The teacher
you're excited.
Like, exactly. So this teacher is a clown, yo. So what they would do would be like, hey, class, so if you have 2 apples and you add 1 more apple, how many apples do you have? And my dumb ass, I'd be like, 3 apples, you feel me? And everybody just start laughing.
Really? Like, really?
Listen, and the whole class just tear up. But you know what's funny though, man? Caribbean people get mad love, yo. Like, you feel me? Even now we get more love. Because besides that, after that, everybody just knew me as Trini boy, Trini Prince, Trini this, Trini, you know what I mean? And they just effed with me, yo. Like, they really just, yo, you funny, dude. You know, you funny, and they just.
Let me ask you a question. Is Mackie like a childhood name,
it
is not an artist name?
Nah.
Okay, how did you get that name?
My grandmother gave it to me, man. I ain't gotta give people my government. I tell you, man, my real name is Marcus. And my grandma, ain't nothing wrong with that, man. I was named after the great Marcus Messiah Garvey, man. Shout out to him, R.I.P. But honestly, my grandma always called me Maki. Like, you know what I mean? Hey, Maki, come here. Maki, come here. You know what I mean? And I honestly didn't really know. I don't know what to really call myself, and I really wanted to, like I said.
Did you ever ask her why? Or it was just like a thing that, you know, when you just randomly just call somebody something, it's like it just sticks?
Listen, I don't think Caribbean people have no reason or logical reason for why they give you a nickname. Their nicknames be.
That's just it. That's just stuck with you for the rest of your life now.
Yeah, their nicknames is off the. It's wild. Yeah, you can't get away from that. So yeah, I never really asked her, but a lot of people call me Maki though. So I just thought it would really stick, and honestly, like right now, a lot of people love the name. So.
That's what's up. All right, you guys, we have Maki in the building. When we come back, we have a lot more to discuss. We're lit. We're turned up. We lit.
We hella lit.
You still at that performance right now that you had.
I'm all the way up.
But we have more with him coming up next. Make sure you guys stay tuned. And we're on live right now, so any questions that you want to ask him, he's going to be more happy to answer it. And also call in. 754-210-3711. Call in. If you have any questions, shout out for him. Show some love. You're tuned into K1NG Radio.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
It's Marky again. Tell your mama, tell your friend. Me and my boys pulling up in the club. It's man attack about CID. Tell him to move to the side, cause we heading straight into the VIP. This is a night to remember. Put it in a journal in a day. So we buy out the bar. Everybody get a drink, everything I Jano send me lit. Everybody dance, make your body come fit. Body I move like we in a CrossFit. And I made it with a girl, let me split. Feel this beat and rock with it. It's vibe real, vibe authentic. Sweat them I sweat, sweat they I drip. Better watch where you walk, don't slip. Just tell them with it. Say the vibe in a distance, yeah, it's feeling so right. Tell the DJ turn up the music and turn off the lights. Say 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 yo, keep the drinks them a come. Yeah, we drinking coke and rum. Yeah. Trinidad is where I'm from. Yeah, we drink till we get numb. Till we pass out. Say this party shot. Looking outside for the sun. If whining on you is alright, I will never ever be wrong. Jano send me lit. Everybody dance, make your body come fit. Body I move like we in a CrossFit. And I made it with a girl, let me split. Feel this beat and rock with it. It's vibe real, vibe authentic. Sweat them I sweat, sweat they I drip. Better watch where you walk, don't slip. Just tell them we lit. Say the vibe in a distance, yeah, it's feeling so right. Tell the DJ turn up the music and turn off the lights. Say say put your flag in the air right now. Now is the time to take care right now. Just grab a girl, don't ask why you're ho. Yo. Place full of girl got me face like whoa. Like whoa. Jano say we lit. Everybody dance, make your body come fit. Body I bend like a gymnastics, yo. Make the girl them 100%, yo. If you stand up and a dance, then you leave. If you not leave with a girl who fi blame. Say we lit, say we up, and the dance never stop. And we just gon' keep having fun. So the vibe in a distance, yeah, it's feeling so right, so right, so right. Tell the DJ turn up the music and turn off the lights. Say say Jano say we lit, 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 everybody don't know Jano.
For the time bow, chop off your legs and walk it out. I am the shit and we know that now. The 6 on the map, you should check us out.
Yeah, yo. Sure. It's Marky again. Tell your mama, tell your friends. Say, girl, you make me feel honey. Whisper in my ear, say you want me.
No nigga drippin', still I'm drippin' sauce. Still I'm drippin' sauce. No nigga drippin', still I'm drippin' sauce. Still I'm drippin' sauce. No nigga drippin', still I'm drippin' sauce. Still I'm drippin' sauce. Still I'm drippin' sauce. No nigga drippin', still I'm drippin' sauce. Still I'm drippin' sauce. No nigga drippin'.
1040. Yeah, yo. Sure. It's Marky again. Tell your mama, tell your friends. Say, girl, you make me feel honey. Whisper in my ear, say you want me, yo. Just me and you, girl, it's a party. And you're scratching all up on my body, whoa. In your eyes I see the fire. Girl, it make me want to settle down and retire, yo. And it's your body I admire. You're the type of girl that I will put up on a flyer. You make me feel some kind of way that I cannot explain. Since you've come into my life, things have not been the same. Girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. See, girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. See, girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. See, girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. We make me change for the better. See me heart cold, but your loving come like a sweater. Yo, take a shower, make you wet, then into the bedroom where I make your body wetter. Yo, say girl, it make things so easy, so easy. Anything me want you do fi please me, yo. Support me grind by all me CDs. She a spend money, she not ask for no freebie. You make me feel some kind of way that I cannot explain. Since you've come into my life, things have not been the same. Girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. See, girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. See, girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. See, girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. Now I'm changing. What a bang bang. Changing a lot of my ways, girl. You got me contemplating. Yeah. Say, but you can't take the gangsta out of me. A lot of people hating. Say them I hate. When me say breathe, them I breathe, them I breathe. A lot of people hating. Yeah. When me say breathe, them I breathe, them I breathe. You make me feel some kind of way that I cannot explain. Since you've come into my life, things have not been the same. Girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. See, girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. See, girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. See, girl, it make me change. Girl, it make me change. Change, make or become different. Think change is good enough. But besides that, it's Marky again. Go and tell your mama, tell your friends. Sometimes I feel like my life is missing something. My life is missing something. And then I remember my love in our I'm questioning the decisions that I'm making. Cause the pain is just too much to bear. I know I made a lot of mistakes and I can't make up for them. And I did a lot of things that you probably won't forget. And girl, I can't get you out of my head. Out of my head. Out of my head. I can't move on. And girl, I can't get you out of my head. Out of my head. Out of my head. I can't move on. I know it's gonna be too hard for you to understand. I said I'm working. Believe I have a plan. Can you tell me, please tell me, do you even feel the same? I'm not perfect, but I'm worth it. And a lot of things gon' change. I know I made a lot of mistakes. I know. I can't make up for them. I did a lot of things that you probably won't forget. And girl, I can't get you out of my head. Out of my head. Out of my head. wrong, but it's a little hard for me to move on. The memories stuck in my head and my thoughts keep running like a marathon. Your love is like an enzyme, stuck in my head like a nursery rhyme. And I can't get you out of my head. Out of my head. Out of my head. I can't move on. And girl, I can't get you out of my head. Out of my head. Oh yeah. Out of my head. I can't move on. The memories we made, it's unforgettable. One of a kind, yeah. And girl, you are to me irreplaceable. Yeah. You're like a rose without thorns. Watch the sunrise early in the morning. Next to you. See how amazing you are. The biting and you leave a love scar. Your smooth touches like being at the guitar. Hourglass girls losing composure. I'm feeling tonight but no longer sober. Tonight, oh tonight, yo, fiery romance. Hotter than the sun, forget the red light, baby, now we on the run. I've waited too long, procrastination. Loving at the air, but it's evaporation. Understand that I'm standing under the moonlight while I'm thinking of you. Secure your heart like my social number. Hold on to your love, baby, 6 feet under. Wow. See how amazing you are. The biting and you leave a love scar. Your smooth touches like being at the guitar. Hourglass girls losing composure. I'm feeling tonight but no longer sober. Tonight, oh tonight. Sure. Yo, say pull your ear to the side. You know we are the right chemistry. We have together, make a bomb when it collide. You're good for me body, like water alkaline. Blowing up my mind when you massage my spine. Girl, your body's so smooth, yeah. And I don't know what to do, yeah. Having you is a must in my life, you're a plus. You're the only one that I can kiss. See how amazing you are. The biting and you leave a love scar. Your smooth touches like being at the guitar. Hourglass girls losing composure. I'm feeling tonight but no longer sober. Tonight, oh tonight. Yo, Marky again, you know. Tell your mama, tell your friend. Yeah, you think shot, broke her back, and I speak a fact.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Tuned into K1NG Radio. It's your girl Chakalante. We have Maki in the building. Oh, tell your mother, tell your friend. Oh, I should be a hype person. Fuck that. Next performance, I'm grabbing the mic too. I'm being a hype man. No, I can see why, you know, we were talking about your performance earlier and how, you know, you feel like you got over a little obstacle or hurdle, and I'm glad you did, because music that you make is not selected to a certain genre, you know what I mean? And you know how music today, like especially hip hop, it's for, like, even I listen to some hip hop and I'm just like, what is this? And then I go to certain places that has a younger crowd than me, and I'm just like, yeah, serious? You know what I mean? So it's just music for them, you know what I mean? Versus music that you're making is for everybody. So it's no surprise that you went to a performance earlier, it was an older crowd, and they enjoyed it, because literally it's like you're bringing that feel-good music back, you know what I mean? And I feel like any type of, reggae, dancehall music, soca music, it's not pinpoint to a certain age category. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
You go to carnival or you go to any reggae parties or events, and everybody all ages, like your nieces that are like 2, 3, 4 years old, they exactly to music that's like much older than them. You know what I mean? But they grew up on it, and it feels good for everybody. You know what I mean? And the type of music that you're making is really good because I feel like it unites people together. You know what I mean? I feel like nowadays the family household in a union is not how it was back in the day. And I feel like certain type of things like music, for instance, bring people together. You know what I mean? I could sit in a room with a bunch of my cousins and family, stuff like that, and we'll listen to music that we grew up on and reminisce, and we'll just act a fool.
Yeah.
Like we're all coming together, you know what I mean? And I feel like the music that you're making allows people to come together, to feel good, to party. Yes. So, you have 5 songs that you sent me. We love it here. Notice how we're playing all of them. What's coming up next? What are you doing with all this music? Are you trying to put it together? A project is coming up next? What's the next step? Videos, maybe?
Absolutely, yeah. You can definitely expect a project. Personally, I feel like in this music thing, man, it's really less talent, man, more about strategy and the business aspect of it, you know. So I have a couple records out, singles. I actually have a couple features as well. I have a dope feature coming out with my boy Carpe. Shout out to him. But personally, what I want to do is at least drop 2 visuals for you guys. One for lit, and I'm actually working on one.
And it better be lit. You better be turning up. You better have all your flags.
That's a given, though.
Flags everywhere. I want to feel like it's carnival.
What? Oh my gosh. Listen, I'm already lit off of it right now. Like, but yeah, most definitely. So definitely expect some visuals coming soon. I'm really working on getting that before the summer, and a project right after that. I'm either gonna do an EP or an album. I'm thinking more of an EP. You know what I mean?
Okay.
Start some nice, not too much songs, 8, 7 songs, and then go from there. But definitely, so like I said, my next step is visuals and then drop the tape.
That's good. Consistency is always the key. I tell artists that, especially artists that are trying to make this be serious about this. It's consistency. There's people that want to be artists that got one song out and that's it, and they feel comfortable with that one song. No, keep making music. You know what I mean? But that doesn't mean stop pushing the first couple of songs. You know what I mean? Keep making music, keep making visuals, I feel like now it's so much easier because social media helps, push you. It's like even on social media now, like you can pay for promotion, you know what I mean, to spam everybody. So consistency, like I said, is the key in material. You can't get far with one song, you know what I mean? When you have a whole plethora of songs and videos and, videos even of events that you're at and people showing love, that just excites people, you know what I mean? It gets people looking like, who's this guy? Oh, this is that guy. So your music is here, but do we bring it to Trinidad? Do they listen to it in Trinidad? Do they get turned up to lit in Trinidad? They listening tonight in Trinidad?
I'll tell you what, that's a really good
Cause you left them, they probably feeling real vexed right now, like he just up and left us. He didn't tell us nothing.
Yeah, who's supposed to be vexed is vexed, believe me. But who ain't supposed to be vexed, they don't care.
They don't care. They're like, whatever.
Honestly, yeah. I got my uncle doing his thing back there.
Okay, so we got a point.
You are now tuned in to K1.
You're tuned in to K1NG Radio. It's your girl Chocolante. Who's speaking? And they'll call us back. Okay. But at least they're calling in for you. You know what I mean? They're showing you some love.
Whoever called in, thank you for calling.
They must got Metro. I don't know. But hopefully we get it together.
So honestly, I have my uncle back there who's really trying to do his thing down there.
Doing music is.
I feel like everybody knows this. You know what I mean? You really don't get support from home until you make it. Like, you know what I mean?
Super fan. It's K1NG Radio. Who's speaking?
This is Sammy.
Hey, Sammy. How you doing, girl?
I'm great.
We talking about how you a super fan.
I am one of my
right, so you had a lot of questions, and I was like, you know what, girl, call in, ask your questions. You my co-host for the day. Go ahead and ask your question.
Okay, so obviously we know that I'm one of my biggest fans, supporters, whatever. But you do have 5 singles that you have on SoundCloud, Apple Music, everything. But you literally only perform 2. So what about the rest of the 3? Like
You only perform 2. What about the rest of the 3?
I only perform 2. When? And alright, I'll tell you what. Alright, let me ask
She
you.
wants you to perform all 5 of them.
No, man. You know what? And I totally agree with that. But honestly, I perform my songs based off of the environment and the event and basically how I feel. Like for instance, today, that Valentine's Day event that I did, I sang "Thinking Out Loud." I did a cover to that, and then I was gonna do "Out of My Head," but I felt like doing "Lit," and it turned out really good. So it's really based off what the event, the environment, and the type of people are there. Like, you know what I mean? Personally, if you ever see me perform a certain 2 songs, it's because those 2 songs are guaranteed to get a great reaction. Like, I've been challenged a couple times, different places that I thought they wouldn't feel my music. You know, I went to this one hood event, bro. Oh my gosh, they had pit bulls and all that. They had
pit bulls?
They had people
It was
standing
that
out-
rough?
Bro, they had people standing out there with pit bulls and, you know what I mean? And I was like, woo, child. Like, you know what I mean? I was like, I don't know how it's gonna work, but guess what? At the end of the day, when I did Make Me Change and Lit that day, and everybody was going wild.
Yeah.
So like, that's why I never really perform all of them. And not only that, like supply and demand, I feel like you perform all of them, people are like, I'm tired of that. But you know what I mean? We really do got a low key, a short attention span. So we ain't trying to hit 5 songs back to back. So
Sammy wants you to switch it up. She said, so the next time you have an event, instead of doing those 2, pick another 2. That's what you're trying to say.
I'm not saying that he has to do it.
He has to do it.
It's him, it's his music, but I think to advertise more of the music that you have already.
So-
even if it's in a different environment that you don't feel comfortable with, people have to hear it. Even though, obviously me, I put it out on social media, but as your artist like yourself, you have to perform with other people in different crowds. They see, oh, she's not just this, you're not just reggae, but you can mix it up with R&B.
Sammy, what you want to hear? What song you talking about that you don't hear that you want to hear? Out of My Head, ain't it?
All the music, I obviously that's my favorite song, but all of the music I love. But I'm saying in a crowd, in different areas, you have to perform.
She just want other people to be fans like her. She's trying to help you gain a whole bunch of fans like her. So she's trying to say if she loves Out of My Head, she want everybody to love it too. She want them to hear everything.
I hear you. Say
I
that.
got your back, Sammy.
Say
Now,
that,
I agree with you. Get them to know everything, every side of you. So let's say you singing a reggae song, and the next song could be an R&B song, like that, like switch it up a little vibe. That's what she's trying to say.
Say less, Sammy. I got you.
So they can see all slices of you. There you go, all of you, your head to your toes.
She right. I ain't even gonna say nothing. Like she's speaking facts.
Get them, girl. What's your other question? It was that many? Goddamn. Go ahead, Sammy. She on the road.
There was one more. I do recall, me personally, I do remember a conversation where you didn't want to continue to just sing and perform in places that you're not really in the of. Is your mind changed now? Do you plan on keep going to different events and just showing people who you are?
God, these Sammy.
She basically trying to say that you need to be uncomfortable.
I'm gonna get at her right now. Honestly, I remember that conversation that I was telling you about, and honestly, no, not really. My mind hasn't really changed on that. Alright, so before I felt like I was really doing what I was supposed to do as a beginning artist.
Performing
I was
where you,
performing
everywhere.
You know what I mean? Now, I'm not saying that I got enough buzz or clout or anything like that, but I'm pretty much established. People know my music, people know what I can do. So now I'm kind of selecting the right, so I'm not making...
You're selecting the right places and crowds.
So I'm not making any...
I mean, okay, for me to intervene in this, okay, so I get what you're saying, as an up-and-coming artist, you want everybody to know who you are, whether it's in the hood, the bougie area, wherever. It can be in the parking lot of McDonald's. I'm performing. I get it. You know what I mean? And as you become high demand and people get to know you and you get more established and you know better and you know more, you be more selective where you perform at. I get it. But at the end of the day, I feel like if, let's say for instance, you're not getting paid to perform at this, you know, bougie area, and you're not getting paid to perform at this hole in the wall in the hood. If you're not getting paid at either one of them, both crowds should know who you are. You should be able to perform both places.
I'll tell you what, it ain't even about that though. So it's not even about me getting paid.
No, I'm just saying for an example. You know what I mean? So
okay,
if you had to pick either or, if both of them are offering you the same exact thing at this particular moment.
All right, so I'll tell you what it is. Right? So it ain't. I know you're not saying this, but it's not even about even getting paid or which crowd or whatever. It's just about not wearing out myself in the aspect. Because listen, last December I did about 25 shows in the month or 20 shows. Like I was going to shows like crazy. But it's all about respect and stuff too, because some of these shows
don't respect you as an up-and-coming artist. I get it.
And if you see me perform, I go up there and I give my heart out.
Everything,
like,
yeah.
I go out there, I'm coming off the stage sweating. I'm coming off the stage with backaches. I'm doing everything, and then I come off the stage and there's no respect before I go into the show. You know what I mean? They just treat you like they know. Okay, so like if you book somebody else, like you book Future, you're not gonna do that. Not saying that I am Future. You know what I mean? But a lot of these promoters, because they know that you ain't got nothing, or you trying to come up, they take advantage of you. They don't show you the respect. They only, like, you understand what I'm saying? And I've realized that from afar. And like I said, everywhere I went, I've given my all. Every single place. Even when they did me wrong, I've still given my all.
And I agree with you.
I entertain the crowd. I'm here for the people. I want to show the people what I have. But at the end of the day, there comes a point in time where you have to realize that, bro, what's your self-worth?
Yeah.
Are you, you know what I mean? I go there and they're just like, bruh, somebody else just walked in. We're going to put them in front of you. Bruh, no, you got to, bruh. Like, I got booked for a show, bruh. And
I ain't gonna lie, I was guilty of that too. I kind of pushed you back a little bit too.
No, I ain't worried about that. I ain't worried about that. It wasn't even like that though. Yours
okay.
I done went to a show, bruh, and the dude is telling me to come to perform at 4 o'clock in the morning. I'm like, bro, you wildin'.
Yeah.
I'm like, bro, you telling, like, you're not paying me to do that.
Yeah.
You want me to come to your show to entertain your crowd 4 o'clock in the morning, and you're not even saying, and you want me to pay you. You understand what I'm saying? So it's
okay. That situation, one, he shouldn't want you to pay. Two, as an up-and-coming artist, yeah, there's some things that don't make sense to you probably now, but it makes sense to the promoter, because there was a situation like that that I was kind of involved into, that, you know, performing late and stuff like that. But think about it this way. If you perform early, it's not really your crowd, you know what I mean? The later you perform, the bigger the crowd grows, you know what I mean? And also, think about it this way. Either way, if somebody does get paid to come out to a show, they're not going to perform early either. You know what I mean? If I book, let's say, the Migos to come perform, they're not performing at 12, 1 o'clock in the morning. You know what I mean? They're going to perform at 3, 4 o'clock in the morning, because that's just what they prefer. The crowd is bigger. The demand is bigger. You know what I mean?
Of course. And exactly. And that's why I said that's the reason why I pick and choose now. Like, I'm not, like, you understand what I'm saying? I pick and choose. Like, you know what I mean? And it has nothing to do with me being or cocky. It ain't nothing like that. It's just about when you've done so many shows, man. Like, honestly, I started doing shows maybe in June, and I think from June to December I probably did 100 shows. Like anybody who's even on this live right now who knows, I was going everywhere, from Miami, deep Miami, West Palm Beach, all over. Like,
that's good.
I was doing a lot, and I'm happy. I love performing. I love seeing people react.
And you get to network and you to grow as an artist.
Exactly. But like I said, there was a point in time where I was just like, bro, like, I'm really, like, you know what I mean? Besides not having a name, you know what I mean? A lot of people pay people for a name. Like me, if I was a promoter, I pay people because based off of what they do.
Yeah.
Like what you do on my stage, how you entertain my crowd. Every place that I went, like, the crowd was really lit. So, you know what I mean? Like I said, it ain't even about getting paid, but it's just about, like, you know what I mean?
Having the respect as me being an artist, up and coming artist. The same respect you're gonna have for, like, the Migos and Future, have that respect for me. Why should your respect be less? I get it.
And it ain't even
and it's hard. It's even not only as an artist, but we were literally just talking about this, me and Juji. We're talking about, you know, how people don't take other people serious because their name is not as big as other people. So just because my name is not as bigger, you respect me less?
Exactly, and like I said, it makes sense though.
It makes sense, but
logical.
it's unfair to the people that are coming up because we want to eventually work with the people of bigger names. We want to reach the people on top and stuff like that. But if they're consistently treating us as if we're on the bottom, what are we supposed to do?
Exactly, and the thing about it is too. Like for me personally, I feel like all right, you know what I mean. You let a local artist, you feel me, come and perform whatever. Man, do your research behind the artist. See their performances and stuff. And
See their hustle, see their grind,
see their hustle, and then really respect that. Like you feel me, because a lot of artists, don't get me wrong, I've been places performing to. I feel you, Isis. You gotta know your worth. I've been places where I've seen people perform, and I'm just like, bro, you're not serious about your music. But if you got an artist that comes up, you can tell that they're serious about their music.
Yeah.
They're passionate about what they do.
Trust me, I know.
When they come off the stage, you gotta greet them in a certain type of way that you know what I mean.
You want them to feel like they're that big
Exactly.
artist. You want them to feel good and like they're about to perform. Give them that energy that inspire them a little bit. I get it. I get 100%. I mean, it's tough. Even as an up-and-coming artist, there's trials, there's errors, there's things that we don't know 100% of, but we just have to make the executive decision based on us. You know what I mean? I agree with you because I used to be that person too, going everywhere. I live in Coral Springs. I went to school in Miami. I work in Fort Lauderdale. I'm driving all over the place. Deep Miami, like you say, and deep Miami all the way North Coral Springs, almost Boca. That's a lot. You know what I mean? Doing that frequently. Exactly, doing that frequently. And don't get me wrong, I love the fact that I got to interact with people and I get to meet people and they get to see what I'm doing and and get to network and stuff like that. But at the same time, I can't give you my 100% all if I'm drained and tired either.
And can I tell you something?
And it's not gonna be. It's gonna be unfair to me, and it's gonna be unfair to you if I half-ass anything.
And what's the crazy part about it too? They got the nerve to ask you to pay, bro.
Yes.
Like I'm leaving West Palm Beach to come and entertain your crowd. Like you feel me? I've done it before. You feel me? The first time I paid, it's cool. I'm doing like I gotta pay for that. You see what I've done, and you want me like you understand? I don't have a problem paying to perform because at the end of the day, who am I? Like you feel me? I know I'm a great artist as far as like what people say, but at the end of the day, your name, your network, stuff like that—that's what they respect. You feel me? But not even a bottle water, bro. I'm coming up the stage sweating.
I agree with you. I agree with you. There's some things that you don't mind doing off the hustle. You know what I mean? But you have to understand this too. It's like I said, another trial and error and things that we just have to learn as up and coming artists or entertainers in general. You have to invest in yourself. There's plenty of times that I feel like, why do I gotta do that? But you have to invest in yourself, and everything pays off. Everything pays off, and everything is towards you. If you don't invest in yourself, who's gonna invest in you?
Of course.
You know what I mean? So if I have to let's say pay to interview somebody, or I have to pay to do this, I might just do it because it's me. I'm investing in my future, and it's gonna make me better. You know what I mean?
That's 100% true. But not every investment is a good investment. So
I agree with you.
So that's why that's why I sat back and now I observe and decide what I'm investing in. Because at the end of the day, I'm not getting paid from this right now. I'm doing a 9 to 5, trying to take care of me and my fam, and still trying to
pursue this at the same time.
So I don't have any space to really say, bruh, I'm gonna just invest in everything. No, bro, it don't work that way.
Yeah.
So you really gotta sit down and say, you know what? All right, boom, this crowd. This spot usually has a big crowd, a huge supportive crowd. Like every show, a lot of shows I've done, I've went to, I've gotten 15, 20 followers. That's a good investment. You understand what I'm saying? There's a lot of shows too I go to and ain't nobody there. You understand what I'm saying? And I still go up there and entertain and still don't get the respect. Nah, bro, it's 2019. We're not doing that. That's you understand what I'm saying? You listen. This thing is all mental. It's all strategy. It's all like you really got to observe and make sure every step counts. And that's what I'm saying. Not every investment is a good investment. So you have to sit back. You're not gonna really know what's a good investment if you're investing in it.
You're absolutely right.
So you have to sit back. And honestly, 2019, since everywhere I performed, was me really sitting down and really watching something. Like you understand what I'm saying? Watching and really seeing where I'm going. And I went there and it was really towards my benefit and their benefit. You understand what I'm saying? Like I said, the promoter got a good crowd. Me, I got good
feedback
good
and energy
stuff like that. So it's all about that. So like I said, man, like I honestly, time is money, and just investing in time. This thing is tiring too.
It is.
So you jumping from here to here, nah, bro, not 2019, not for Maki.
But you know what? It's really good that you realize that this early in the game, because you said you just started taking it serious in 2018. A lot of people, a lot of up-and-coming artists, they do this for years and years and years, and they keep doing the same thing over and over and over and over and over, and they're not learning from anything. So it's good that at least you're not only invested in yourself by going, you're observing, you're learning from it, so that way you don't, let's say it doesn't go well. Say, for instance, you know, you clash with this person because they doing too much, whatever. You're learning from these mistakes so that way you don't repeat them. One thing my mama always tell me, a lesson not learned will be repeated. So it's really amazing how you can go there and really observe. And like you said, not every investment is a good investment. And sometimes you have to make a decision for you. And some people may not like it, but at the end of the day, this is your path and this is what you want to do. We may not understand it, but, you know, this is what you want to do.
No, and like I said, I 100% agree with what you said, man. And honestly, like I said, I had my era where I was doing shows everywhere. Where I was doing shows for free, never cared, paying, driving from Timbuktu, putting gas, all that. But using people's cars, grinding. You understand? That was 2018 from June to December. You know what I mean? The average artist don't do all those shows per se. 100 shows, like I did a lot of shows. Like, you know, I had a lot of fellow artists who said, bruh, like you're really, you know what I mean? I had my era for that. You understand what I'm saying? It's 2019. You gotta make sure, like, you understand, a lot of people is walking in this thing blind. You have to see the vision, come up with a plan, and really execute that.
Yeah.
And you have to take it step by step and make sure that every step you make counts.
Absolutely. And I agree with you 100%. Shout out to Hennessy Black, this young lady I interviewed late last year. She drove all the way from Tampa to Hollywood, Florida to come on my show, interview with me, and guess what? We ended at like 11:30, and she drove all the way back to Tampa. And I forever will, I told her 100%, I will always forever be a fan and supporter because you support me, I support you. You know, it's a mutual thing, you know what I mean? And from that day, I'm like, yo, like, it's love. And I respect the grind and the hustle of artists because I feel like as an entertainer myself, you know, it's hard. So sometimes we have to make the decision, do I want to do this? And if I do this, is it going to count? Is it going to be worth it? You know what I mean? So I feel like even with me, every interview I feel like has to be special and has to be worth it. And I try to make you guys feel most comfortable as possible. And like I always say to everybody, like, I'm your biggest cheerleader, I'm your biggest supporter. Like, you know, you work so hard and putting effort and time, energy, funds into your music. It's time for someone to appreciate you guys. That's another reason why I do my concerts. I don't get paid for my concerts, you know what I mean? But at the same time, it's benefiting me and it's benefiting you guys at the same time. So I appreciate you, Sammy, for that question.
Of course.
Another question? Or you good? Thank you.
I support you all the way. You know that 100 always. I will always post you on my social media, whatever you need. I always book your shows, whatever. Keep doing what you're doing, no matter what. If you have a knockdown, negative, or could be in your life, just keep going. Remind you, you have a daughter. You have your music, like you said. Keep going, and of course, I got your back. 100.
Thank you, Sammy. Have a nice night.
You too.
All right, you guys, we have Maki in the building. We just got a little deep, but you know what? We back to the turn up, all right? It's all about him tonight, so if you got a question for him, call in 754-210-3711. We're on live right now, so you can go on his live at It's Maki, right?
Yeah, so it's Maki, ITSMAKI_.
His live is lit right now. Go to K1NG Radio's live on IG. We're live there. Facebook, we're live. You get to see us. Also, download the app. Make sure you go to K1NGradio.com as well to tune in. My co-hosts out there, call in. You're tuned in to K1NG Radio.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Yeah. Yo.
It's Marky again. Tell your mama, tell your friend. Me and my boys pulling up in at the club. This man attack about CID. Tell him to move to the side, cause we heading straight into the VIP. This is a night to remember. Put it in your journal in your diary. So we buy out the bar, everybody get a drink, anything I Jah know say me lit. Everybody dance, make your body come fit. Body I move like we in a CrossFit. Inna the middle with the girl, let me split. Inna the middle with the girl, CrossFit. Inna the middle with the girl, let me split. Feel this beat and rock. CrossFit, 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 CrossFit. Inna the middle with the girl, let me split. Feel this beat and rock. CrossFit. Inna the middle with the girl, let me split. Feel this beat and rock with it. Inna the middle with the girl, let me split. Feel this beat and rock with it. Vibe real, vibe authentic. Sweat them a sweat, sweat they a drip. Better watch where you walk those lips, just tell them with it. Say the vibe in a distance, yeah, it's feeling so right. Tell the DJ turn up the music and turn off the lights. Say hey, hey, hey. Say hey, hey, hey. Say hey, 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 hey. Yo, keep the drinks them a come. Yeah, we drinking coke and rum. Yeah, chilling, that is where I'm from. Yeah, we drink till we get numb. Till we pass out. Say this party shot, looking outside for the sun. If whining on you is alright, I will never ever be wrong. Jah know say me lit. Everybody dance, make your body come fit. Body I move like we in a CrossFit. Inna the middle with the girl, let me split. Feel this beat and rock with it. It's vibe real, vibe authentic. Sweat them a sweat, sweat they a drip. Better watch where you walk those lips, just tell them we lit. Say the vibe in a distance, yeah, it's feeling so right. Tell the DJ turn up the music and turn off the lights. Say hey, hey, hey. Say hey, hey, hey. Say hey, 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 hey. Put your flag in the air right now. Now is the time to take care right now. Just grab a girl and that's why yo ho. Yo. Blissful a girl got me face like wow. Like wow. Jah know say we lit. Everybody dance, make your body come fit. Body I bend like a gymnastics, yo. Make the girl them 100%, yo. If you stand up and a dance, then you leave. If you not leave with a girl who fi blame. Say we lit, say we up, and the dance never stop. And we just gon' keep having fun. So the vibe in a distance, yeah, it's feeling so right, so right, so right. Tell the DJ turn up the music and turn off the lights. Say hey, hey, hey. 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 Jah know say we lit. 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 Everybody don't know Jah know say we lit.
Don't know my souls where they troops. Don't want me let them boys loose. Nope. Tie to your ass like a noose. Duck, duck, you a goose. Chopper singing like a flute. In
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Yeah. No, 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 no. Sometimes I feel like my life is missing something. And then I remember my love in our hand. I'm questioning the decisions that I'm making. Cause the pain is just too much to bear. I know I made a lot of mistakes and I can't make up for them. And I did a lot of things that you probably won't forget. And girl, I can't get you out of my head. Out of my head. Out of my head. I can't move on. And girl, I can't get you out of my head. Out of my head. Out of my head. I can't move on. I know it's gonna be too hard for you to understand. I said I'm working. Believe I have a plan. Can you tell me but I'm worth it. And a lot of things gon' change. I know I made a lot of mistakes. I can't make up for them. I did a lot of things that you probably won't forget. And girl, I can't get you out of my head. Out of my head. Out of my head. I can't move on. And girl, I can't get you out of my head. I can't. Out of my head. Out of my head. I can't move on. Look, I know I did you wrong, but it's a little hard for me to move on. The memory's stuck in my head and my thoughts keep running like a marathon. Your love is like an enzyme, stuck in my head like a nursery rhyme. And I can't get you out of my head. Out of my head. Out of my head. I can't move on. And girl, I can't get you out of my head. Out of my head. Out of my head. I can't move on. Yeah. I said I can't.
Let me tell you something about the best bakery in South Florida, from Miami to Fort Lauderdale. It's called Family Bakery. 2 locations, 11758 Northwest 7th Avenue, 305-953-5466, 1038 Northwest 9th Avenue, 954-616-8103 in Fort Lauderdale. Let me tell you something. You make sure when you go there, you let them know Papa Joe sent you. They got the best Haitian bread. I mean the best pate, the best passion juice, acassin, tablet. You name it, they got it. You got to stop by and check them out. Like I said, 11758 Northwest 7th Avenue in Miami, 1038 Northwest 9th Avenue in Fort Lauderdale. And guess what? They deliver too. They will deliver your bread. If you got a store, they will deliver your bread to you. They will deliver your pate to you. Make sure you let them know Papa Zoe sent ya.
Yeah. The memories we made, it's unforgettable. One of a kind, yeah. And girl, you are to me irreplaceable. Yeah. You're like a rose without thorns. Watch the sunrise early in the morning. Next to you. See how amazing you are. The biting and you leave a love scar. Your smooth touches like finger to guitar. Hourglass curves losing composure. I'm feeling tonight but no longer sober. Tonight. Oh, tonight. Yo. Fiery romance. Hotter than the sun. Forget the red light, baby, now we on the run. I've waited too long. Procrastination. Loving at the air, but it's evaporation. Understand that I'm standing under the moonlight while I'm thinking of you. Secure your heart like my social number. Hold on to your love, baby, 6 feet under. Wow. See how amazing you are. The biting and you leave a love scar. Your smooth touches like finger to guitar. Hourglass curves losing composure. I'm feeling tonight but no longer sober. Tonight. Oh, tonight. Sure. Yo, say pull your ear to the side. You know we are the right chemistry. We have together, make a bomb when it collide. You're good for me body, like water alkaline. Blowing up my mind when you massage my spine. Girl, your body's so smooth, yeah. And I don't know what to do, yeah. Having you is a must in my life, you're a plus. You're the only one that I can kiss. See how amazing you are. The biting and you leave a love scar. Your smooth touches like finger to guitar. Hourglass curves losing composure. I'm feeling tonight but no longer sober. Tonight. Oh, tonight. Yo. Marky again, you know. Tell your mama, tell your friend. shot. Broke her back. And I speak a fact.
Dale boom boom, pégate. Dale boom boom, dale. Dale boom boom, muévelo. Dale boom boom, chapaca. Dale boom boom, pégate. Dale boom boom, dale. Dale boom boom, muévelo. Dale boom boom, chapaca. Dale boom boom, pégate. Dale boom boom, dale. Dale boom boom. Dale boom boom, muévelo. Dale boom boom, chapaca. Mujeres de falda, provocando maña. Pégate conmigo que te voy a meter la caña. La tipa me mira, chivas a intimida. Vámonos a guayar como si tú fueras una cuida. La disco al perreo, si tú quieres bellaqueo. Diré a tu novio que ya de rebuleo. Yo soy de la calle, nena, échate pa' acá. Te voy a dar con fuerza por delante y por detrás. Miami, detrás y duro, detrás y duro, detrás. Dale boom boom, pégate. Dale boom boom, dale, 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 dale. Dale boom boom, muévelo.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the number one independent radio station in South Florida.
We want the best life for the grand finale. Cause you name Bacchanal, I name Bacchanal. Guys, we festival, love the carnival. Everybody up in the air, the air, the air, the air, the air. We gon' jump the stage with 300. Jumping up, waving up, waving up, winding up, winding up. We have a stage party. Jumping up, waving up, waving up, winding up, winding up. We have a stage party. Got it right, just like down in the savannah, all in the stadium. There we not jump harder. There is no other place that we rather be than the stage party. Foreigners come down to join the celebration. 2 days in the hot sun, and you're looking bun bun. The stage is pure fun, the joy and jubilation. No segregation, why? Cause you name Bacchanal, I name Bacchanal. Guys, we festival, love the carnival. Everybody up in the air, the air, the air, the air.
Yo, Sonny. Yes, sir.
But right now, me still a smile, though time serious. I forget mine because me grow up. Me know life settings and me grow up. Yo, fake friend, me no need her. Cause I'm a broken down the money, me no see ya. Them a scare man, them never listen, man, no hero. Yeah, me still not go with trigger. No, tell them please them ego. Yeah, not go bust no scale. Not go do nothing to make them love me, not no sell. Man work hard, me have to hate myself. Yeah, some boo, yeah, me buckle up my belt. Yeah, no one left yard, but you know it hard. I put a farmer, yes, I want green card. Make me feel nice, yes, a son enlarge. Rise your soul to the dirt, she has 5 black card. If I see a show, me repeat. I talk wrong, and I have a chat to me specific. I'm watching up the street, and you don't know the physics. Songs them bad, so the fans them singing. Live all our life to tear. But we out here, and we have no fear. Still I move on, still I keep
The party start, toy toy. The party shot, toy toy. The party sweet, toy toy. The party nice, toy toy. It's Raman Ramage, Raman Ramage. That is all away, that is all away. Give me a drink for me taste right now. I wanna drink out the case right now. Give me wine and space right now. Give me the rhythm for me waist. Bidi 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 boom bam, toy toy. Bidi 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 boom bam, toy toy. Bidi 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 boom bam, toy toy. Bidi 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 bidi
in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
We're back. It's your girl Chocolante. You're tuned into Sincerely Tate on K1NG Radio, and we still have Maki in the building.
It's Maki again.
I missed my part, Juju. You messed me up. It was a duo thing. You messed me up. But yes, we have Maki in the building, and we were just talking about, you know, as an artist, you know, there's certain part of the grind that you just have to be a part of, and you just have to just roll with the punches. But then there's a time when you just have to say, you know what, I can't do this. I'm better than this. This doesn't make any sense. I shouldn't put my energy and effort in this because of such and such reason. Which, like I said, in this game, especially, you know, trying to make a bigger name for yourself, everything is trial and errors. And the best part is when you learn from mistakes and mistakes from other people. So it's good that you're able to grow and learn from the business so early in, you know, this stage of your career, because it'll take you far. You know, one thing that I always say is everything is a learning lesson. I never think that something is a waste of time. If I go somewhere and I feel like it was a bad experience, it was a lesson. You know what I mean? It wasn't a waste. So it taught me A, B, and C, you know? Let's talk about, you know, like you said, you took music serious 2018. It's now 2019, and I feel like you have grown so far just by listening to you. What's next for Maki in his music career? Like, what do you plan on growing to become? You know what I mean? What's the eventually the 5-year goal to reach?
Honestly, five years is too long for me, man.
I love that.
5 years is definitely.
We talking about now.
I'm talking about this year, to be honest.
All right, what we doing this year?
Honestly, this year, personally, I just feel like once people already know my sound, man. People already know my style. They already know that I'm quality over quantity all day. All they need to do is see a face to this. All they need to do is see what I'm talking about.
Yeah.
Visuals is my next biggest thing, and from there, that's it. I plan on popping by the end of the year, man. And it may not be Hollywood boom, like you understand. I'm shooting for Hollywood.
Something's better than, yeah.
But you know what I mean? I plan on Rolling Loud. Is where I want to be at. I want to be on Rolling Loud. You know what I mean? I want to perform at Miami Carnival this year. You know what I mean? So my goal is to pick the record that I know is gonna make that happen. Invest in it. Promote. Obviously, I promote all my records. You know what I mean? Promote them, market it. Shout out to Marine TV, man. He be dropping juice. Marine TV once said, "A good song is not made; it's marketed." You know what I mean? Market that, and then create that opportunity for myself. You know what I mean? I ain't waiting on it. I'm out here to get it. You know what I mean? I want to go get it. So to be honest, like I said, the next thing this year, ain't no 5 years, man. I don't have time for that, man. I got mouths to feed. You know what I mean? So
it's so good that you're so hungry, though. That energy alone will fuel to something positive.
Man, man. Like I said, man. My main thing, man. My daughter gotta be better than what I was, man. She gotta, you know what I mean? She gotta be able to say, well, hey, you know what, Daddy? Come on, man. I wish the world could meet my daughter. You know what I mean? But then again, I rather keep my daughter from the world.
Yeah, oh God, Drake. Okay, Drake.
But real, but honestly, the reason why is because she's such a beautiful soul. She loves my music, yo. Like she go crazy.
I told you, it's music for everybody.
Dancing, she just.
What she be doing? What she be doing?
What she be doing? Not do. Like she dances. My daughter got waist.
What? The little chitty baby.
I'll show you the video. This girl whines, bro, and I be like, stop, because you're not going
stop.
To you can stop that right now. But yeah, but like, you know what I mean? I want to make sure.
She want to be in the club like, that's my daddy.
Listen, you see how like Chris Brown and royalty is, but like how you bring her out and she got all the personality. Like my daughter is it. Like she's like the spitting image of me, bro, and I know she's gonna love that. Like that's another story. Don't get me started about her. But yeah, man, you know, I want to make sure when she say, hey, Daddy, I want this to be my dream. I can help her.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? I've been doing this music thing on my own.
That was my next question. Like, you don't have any type of team behind you. I mean, you have supporters. Don't get me wrong. You have fans, but you have no type of team support behind you pushing you. Then.
No, I really don't.
How come? Is this like your decision? Like, you know what? I know what I want, and I'm gonna go for it.
It's absolutely not a decision, man. Honestly, I am not two hands clap better than one. I think any artist who want to do it on their own is selfish and dumb. No disrespect. You understand what I'm saying? But I mean, don't get me wrong. There's a lot of frauds in the game, but I done met so many people who say they want to help me, but they really don't. Who say they want this and that, but they
It
really
just
don't
sounds
care.
good.
Yeah, you understand what I'm saying? I done met artists who never. I done met producers and stuff who never effed with me back then. You
But
feel me?
now-
now I'm getting a little bit of buzz.
They're like,
You feel me?
yo, you like,
Exactly.
no, buddy.
Exactly. I didn't try to have people manage me and look, but I was managing myself while they were
Yeah.
managing me.
Like, what do I
honestly-
have you for if I'm doing your job?
Exactly. So honestly, man, I would love to have a team, man. But you know what I mean? Like I said, this game is cutthroat, man. Ain't no love in the streets. Ain't no love in this. So honestly, it's all about, like I said, I am a big person on rolling with my intuition, rolling with what my spirit says. Like, you feel me? I don't make that move unless it's confirmed internally. Like, you know what I mean? And that's just that. I'm still open. Sorry. I'm still open towards gaining a team. I would love to have a team. You know what I mean? It makes everything easier, and I know we can push further. But right now, I can't wait on a team. I'm not waiting on the team to move. I'm gonna move, and if I found a team
That's
along
gonna
the
move
way,
with me.
or gonna move with me, let's move. But I'm not waiting on nobody.
Yeah.
I did that for too long. That's the reason why I started
I
music
agree.
in 2018. I did that for too long, waiting on this person to show me this. No, bruh.
People ask me, oh, you came out here by yourself? Yeah, what the fuck? I wanted to come out here, so I came. Like,
I'm moving by myself. You know what I mean? And you know what I mean? I see other people with teams, and I love it, bro. I enjoy it. Like, you know what I mean? Different Palm Beach artists, shout out to Psycho and their boys, what they do. And like, you know what I mean? I really admire that, you know what I mean? But guess what? Now is my time to walk alone, yo. And that's just how I see it. I'm not waiting on nobody. And I'm going to just do what I can do for the time being alone until I can get help.
okay. So let me ask you this. There's a lot of people that have the same type of passion you are. Not to say that is, I mean, this whole industry is competitive, don't get me wrong, but you don't have to be competitive with individuals if you don't want to. We can all grow, we can all learn, we can all eat out here. But what sets you apart from other artists other than you turning your R&B music into reggae, soca, dancehall? Like, what makes your sound something that everyone should want to listen to, and why should they listen to it?
I think what you said, other than, that's really the foundation. I feel like there's a lot of artists who got the drive, who got the passion, but they doing what everybody doing. You understand what I'm saying? Like, they doing the same thing, they talking about the same stuff, they, you know what I mean? Personally for me, I am myself. I give my people me. I don't give them music, I give them me. You know what I mean? I hop on a record, I give them personality. I want them to feel me. You know what I mean? Not only that, I am an artist who, what you hear on my record, what you hear on my track, you see me live performing it, that's what you're gonna hear. So, you know what I mean? I'm not gonna give you another key, another note. I'm gonna give you exactly what you hear. And why do I do that? Because I'm giving you me. But for the most part, like I said, I created my own genre. You know what I mean? I believe in quality. You know what I mean? I'm not into the quick, fast, this. Nah, let's get this thing right. You know what I mean? I'm focused on, I have a vision, I have a goal, and I'm really taking those steps towards that. And I'm just giving them me, man. And that's personally what I feel like really separates me from a lot of artists. Not only that, a lot of artists I feel like, besides just doing what everybody's doing, they're in this for money. I'm in this. They're not serious about it.
Yeah.
It's like
it's quality over quantity. You know what I mean? People are probably putting out a whole bunch of stuff, but their passion, like you said, is not into it because they only want one thing, and that's the, the money from it, the you know.
I've been seeing a lot of good artists. I know a lot of good artists who just, you know what I mean? They do, but they're not serious.
Yeah.
You know what I mean? They really not serious. And like I said, man, just me. I mean, I get people mocking, man. When you hear on a track, you go, yo, that's mocking. Like, you feel me? Besides saying it's mocking, I didn't tell them I'm my friends. You know what I mean? You gonna know that's mocking because like that's what I give, man.
Yo, you had me saying this like all tomorrow.
Yes.
I'm gonna just be random, just saying it. People are gonna be looking at me like, what? Like, it's stuck in my head. That's really smart. I like that. Branding and marketing, that's really important. Really important. Oh, look at you. You got fans and supporters going already. Okay. But, like you said, you know, you have music out. You're planning on an EP soon. Visuals coming soon. One thing I say that, you know, a song is good, but to put the visuals into it is really good. And you already have the marketing skills. You're very smart when it comes to the business side of music. People just do music and don't know what to do with it. So that's why it turns into like a hobby and not, you know, an occupation. So I commend you on your artistry and, you know, your work ethic. I really do. And like I said, work ethic is everything, because for you to do so many shows just in 1 month, artists, they feel like they're too good already. You know, it's like, who are you? Why are you too good for this? You know what I mean? You at least you attempted to do these shows here and there and there and there and there. And if it worked out, it worked out. If it didn't, it didn't. You learn from it. But I get artists that are so big-headed right now that, you know, all I want to do is help support you. You support me. Let's support each other. We'll all, you know, go into one goal. You know what I mean? And you get people that feels like, oh, I'm a rapper, I'm an artist, so I ain't gotta do this, or you know what I mean? And it's so good to have somebody so humble. You know what I mean? I feel like that's the key, to be humble in everything that you do. And, you know, good karma will come out of it. But we're not done yet, because when we come back, Maki, you already know that, you know, I play all day and my fans want to hear a freestyle. So that's what's coming up next. So tell your mother, tell your friends.
Listen, before we...
You already put yourself out there and told me that you started out freestyling. So this right here, it don't matter. This right here, coming up next, is going to be real lit. And he had a big surprise for you, because he a pro at this already, he said. He already put himself out there. He's a pro.
Wow, that's crazy.
So we about to be lit.
Wow. All right.
You're tuned into K1 Radio.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
I've been getting a lot of calls from customers, new customers, referrals, that the government is going to take their refund. Is the government really going to take your refund? Yes, they are going to take your refund. Guaranteed. Because if you keep going to the pop-up shops, John, Pookie Down, and that pop-up shop that guarantee you $5,000 in refund, it has the 2018 tax provision that's going on now, that's affecting your tax return. Yes, all of your refund will be taken away. Here at SFL Mobile, we have certified, educated tax advisors that will and guarantee that your taxes will be filed correctly with the right tax provisions and the right tax codes. Call us at 954-507-7361. So if you don't want the IRS to take your money, like everyone is saying now, come to SFL.
Dade County's finest. Man, I'm up here kicking it with K1NG, one of the hottest online radio stations out of South Florida right now. Came through to check out the Girls Club. And shout out to my girl Taylor. Y'all check them out and y'all stay in tune.
This your boy Papa, so you already know. Let me tell you something about the best bakery in South Florida, from Miami to Fort Lauderdale. It's called Family Bakery. 2 locations, 11758 Northwest 7th Avenue, 305-953-5466, 1038 Northwest 9th Avenue, 954-616-8103 in Fort Lauderdale. Let me tell you something. You make sure when you go there, you let them know Papa Joe sent you. They got the best Haitian bread. I mean the best pate, the best passion juice, acassin, tablet. You name it, they got it. You got to stop by and check them out. Like I said, 11758 Northwest 7th Avenue in Miami, 1038 Northwest 9th Avenue in Fort Lauderdale. And guess what? They deliver too. They will deliver your bread. If you got a store, they will deliver your bread to you. They will deliver your pate to you. Make sure you let them know Papa Zoe sent you.
I'm in the field with my aces. 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 I'm in the field with my ex. I'm in the field with my ex. To my zone. I'm in the field with my ex. Well, let's get it. I'm in the field with my ex. In the kitchen cooking curry. Whip it. 30 on me, I ain't worried. With my Zoe, you a rat. Cool cat, make him scurry. Haitian flag on the choppers. Stop, I say to all my Haitians. My first blood call me Lijon. I run with the pack, watch the pay. My Zoe made the beat, what I do to it. Woo. Dance on the devil like woo on it. Woo. Lies on my name and I'm true to it. I run with that red and that blue on me. Haitian priest named Sue. She took a candle and blew. I am a blessing, how you? Now the devil feel me, what it do? Y'all nigga hotter than pickles. School ain't these niggas, no sesame. I get that bread with them Haitians, no sesame. I run the game like a referee. Why your bitch tryna get next to me? Texting me, tryna get next to me. Give her that stroke like I'm dancing a compati. Vice, she feeling my energy. With my Zoes, you don't wanna be my enemy. Shout out Zoe and Rob, know they feeling me. Treat them Zoes like fam, know they kindling me. Listen, dog, you done brought her the wrong tree. Get like Haitian, mommy, like she so spy. Stella got a group at war now. For the lives on boy, I'm ghost now. Why me pull up in a ghost field with my Haitians? In the field with my Haitians. Lies on. I'm in the field with my Haitians. I got fat. I'm in the field with my Haitians. To my soul, well, let's get it. I'm in the field with my Haitians. Lies on. I'm in the field with my Haitians. Lies on. Said I'm in the field with my Haitians. I'm in the field with my Haitians. I got fat. To my soul. I got Zoes in Broward County. I got Zoes in Dead County. Grill plate for a bandit. Leave his head on the porch. But you won't hear shit about it. Nope. Boy, them Zoes moving silent. Won't hear a rat. Pissing on cotton. Catch your ass slipping, be quiet. I'm dripping sauce through June. Hate on my Haitians, why do you? I see a red dot on your forehead. You don't have a blues clue. 40,000 for the people. Know the red for the grandma. Some of my Zoes, they illegal. I cannot hear and speak evil. Haitian boy swag off the meter. Put the hand in my cup after leader. I'm dripping swag, bubble cool. They feel young nigga voodoo. I come through, they don't know what to do. For a city, like don't be the truth. I'm like air and they breathing the proof. Off the chains with the line in the booth. Run up here and be lying in the booth. Don't know my Zoes, but they troops. Don't want me, let them boys loose. Nope. Tied to your ass like a noose. Duck, you a goose. Chopper singing like a flute. In the field like a root. Haitian princess in the cool. In the field with my Haitians. In the field with my Haitians. Lies on. I'm in the field with my Haitians. I got fat. I'm in the field with my Haitians. I say to my Zoes. I'm in the field with my Haitians. I'm in the field with my Haitians. Lies on. Said I'm in the field with my Haitians. I got fat. I'm in the field with my Haitians. I say to my Zoes.
Y'all boy know we can't fuck this shit up.
Stuff in the kitchen.
Don't let it narrow, man. Already know
It's going down. Hit the ground, not a sound. Everybody face down. It's going down. Hit the ground, not a sound. Everybody face down. It's going down. Hit the ground, not a sound. Everybody face down. It's going down. Hit the ground, not a sound. Everybody face down. All my niggas taking risks. All my dogs with the shit. Had to lead a family kids. Later morning switching shifts. We been up for 4 days. Highest praise. We been plotting on the lid. Knowing it's a hit or miss. Gotta get it for my kids. It's the life we choose to live. You move wrong and you get hit. On the money and on bricks. See that Draco got a kick. He got hit cause his ass flinched. Barrel hit him in his shit. Got it looking like Jumanji. My age running through the grill. You would swear that we knew magic about the way we disappear. No banana but I peel. Catch a nigga in a field. Give a fuck about a pill. It's going down. Hit the ground, not a sound. Everybody face down. It's going down. Hit the ground, not a sound. Everybody face down. It's going down. Hit the ground, not a sound. Everybody face down. It's going down. Hit the ground, not a sound. Everybody face down. I know what'll make you break. If you want your family
question, take me to the sand. See, that's propane, what you smell. Making sure that you don't tell. Shell, catch the shell. See the pistol, got a grip. Keep her extra on my hip. Make me empty out the clip. Toss the keys to the whip. On my shoulder, there's a chip. Pop a molly, I need dip. I come over, she get flipped. Her man run up, let it rip. My hoes follow in a drip. And when them boys catch you lacking for them chains, get pistol whipped. I be posted with the crooks. Make you take a second look. My little nigga got you shook. We don't play for bottle book. Going down, going down. Not a sound, not a sound. Hit the ground, it's going down. It's going down. Face down, not a sound. Not a sound. It's going down. It's going down. Hit the ground, not a sound. Not a sound. Everybody face down. Everybody it's going down. Hit the ground, not a sound. Everybody face down. It's going down. Hit the ground, not a sound. Everybody face down. It's going down. Hit the ground, not a sound. Everybody face down. Everybody face down.
Bass hit the beat, so you know you make it nasty.
I'm shooting dice with the devil, Hennessy, none the pain. You ain't leave me no umbrella, love me walking in the rain. I'm always misunderstood, ain't understanding what I'm saying. Shooting dice with the devil, Hennessy, none the pain. You ain't leave me no umbrella, left me walking in the rain. I'm always misunderstood, ain't understanding what I'm saying. They tell me fake it till I make it, why can't I just be me? Everybody got their time and you see. Pressure bust pipes, I put 4 grams in a leak. Put some crosses on the window, catch me sliding with my piece. The little love I got to give my daughter, need that love from me. Can't let you trip me out my squad, know my boys look up to me. Bitch, you ain't gon' ride for me, niggas ain't gon' slide with me. Nigga kill my nigga Nero, bitch, you ain't gon' die with me. I took them trips to link with Zoe, I had Lil Jason fly with me. Bitune and Muvix on the beat, they understand my pain run deep. They used to count a nigga out, but now my city count on me. A nigga riding heaven and hell, don't want you bitch boys around me. I'm shooting dice with the devil, Hennessy, none the pain. You ain't leave me no umbrella, left me walking in the rain. I'm always misunderstood, ain't understanding what I'm saying. I'm shooting dice with the devil, Hennessy, none the pain. You ain't leave me no umbrella, left me walking in the rain. I'm always misunderstood, ain't understanding what I'm saying. I was out here rolling every night. In the darkness where a nigga found the light. Pussy niggas try to take a nigga life. I'm a tiger, not a zebra with these stripes. Known to keep that strap just like a dime. Why you on my dick just like a bite? I brought a gun and this nigga brought a knife. Devil gambling with my life. Get a bag every time I take a flight. By my lonely on this road, taking risks. I can't put my trust in a bitch. Bitches out there get you like a lick. All I got is rice and dick. And I'm all out of rice, I just got dick. Seen a shooting star, a nigga made a wish. Taking risks, gotta get it for my jits. Bustin' down your bitch and down a brick. When I shoot, I'm like clay, I don't miss. Like a barrel in a fish. I'm shooting dice with the devil, Hennessy, none the pain. You ain't leave me no umbrella, left me walking in the rain. I'm always misunderstood, ain't understanding what I'm saying.
Let me tell you something about the best bakery in South Florida, from Miami to Fort Lauderdale. It's called Family Bakery. 2 locations, 11758 Northwest 7th Avenue, 305-953-5466, 1038 Northwest 9th Avenue, 954-616-8103 in Fort Lauderdale. Let me tell you something. You make sure when you go there, you let them know Papa Joe sent you. They got the best Haitian bread. I mean the best pate, the best passion juice, acassin, tablet. You name it, they got it. You got to stop by and check them out. Like I said, 11758 Northwest 7th Avenue in Miami, 1038 Northwest 9th Avenue in Fort Lauderdale. And guess what? They deliver too. They will deliver your bread. If you got a store, they will deliver your bread to you. They will deliver your pate to you. Make sure you let them know. Papa Zoe.
You see me. You are watching. You are in the K1NG radio, bloody fam. It's the best radio. It's the best radio. You already know what this is. This shallow shit.
K1NG radio. And we at K1NG radio. K1NG radio. It's your boy Mr. Brad Kenny, and we at K1NG radio. K1NG radio.
Anything tested.
Waiting for me to take my motherfucking vocal sound.
Messiah, you've returned.
Hellraiser, as long as they print, I'm a back chaser. Stay out the way and just stack paper. I'm a Don Ho, young OG. When I'm gone to perk, give him OB. Ball hard like Kobe, grind 24. Remember them days sleeping on the floor. Just better that bag when they free zone. Hot boy, better ask about me. Now they all on my nuts, back then they down me. Know a few plugs, so ain't never a drought. We been them niggas, we ain't chasing clout. All this drip like the fossil running. One time for the tray, you know how we bumming. Only back chasers, you know how we coming. Only back chasers, you know how we coming.
I just spilled some drink on my LV. I'm a serving white girl Shelby. I'm a born hustler, they help me. Real street nigga and they stomach me. Blowing on gelato, diamond she gon' swallow. All my teeth be hollow, youngin' poppin' bottles. Rich nigga novel, chasing bags the model. Feeling Balenciaga, probably in the novel.
Count it up. Gotta make sure the bread's straight. T in the cut, that's a checkmate. Put it up for a rainy day. Know some youngins on some cane shit. Lead stinking at the drive-thru. People got it jumping like a drive-thru. Trapping ain't dead, these niggas just scared. Man, I'm in love with that bread. Good vibes, gang of bad bitches. We big pimpin'. Said fuck the drink, but I'm still sipping. Just blew a bag and I'm still tipping. Only bag chasers, we been winning. They see we up, know we getting paid. I'm on another wave. Fuck a hater, we don't see the shade. Mix the walk with a Minute Maid. Like flip a nigga, we been happy. You just jumped off the porch, ain't stop capping. Juice wanna end me, can't stop laughing. Drippin' severe, views they clear. I see a rich nigga when I look in the mirror. Back doing all, yeah, I'ma keep it real. After I two, give it a boot like a Michael Field. Lil' Esco itching for a drill. Don't get him started. Gas funky like a nigga farted. Real road runner. 2019 gon' be a cold summer. Whole team soon iced out. Gotta make a play, catch a flight now. My nigga still in that trap house. Cross the line, dumb bitch. Only bag chasers who I run with. Bring that band out, I'm talking drumsticks. We lit in this bitch like a damn bitch. Swag sick, they know the drip severe. Beat the pack like a Ric Flair. Smoke a good grade. Every nigga with me getting paid. Pockets passing, they on 100%. Nigga trapping backwards ain't making sense. Grind 4 quarters while you ride the bench. After I smash, I leave 'em. Sipping mud like it's margarita. More money, skipping work that pot, talking stove money. Now to beat the pack, straight drove money. Put my life in me raps, time to show money. Did the same hustling, ain't nothing changed. NBM, OC, the same game. PGM, that's a fam too. OGD in the cut, he ain't have a clue. Muddy Vegas, act black Jew. Ain't no cuffing these hoes, you know cash rules. By my fam, nigga, I'll vanish you. Magic shit, you know the dawn in me.
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
It's your girl Chocolate here too. This is Sincerely Tay on K1NG Radio. Now, Maki in the building.
It's Maki again. Tell her mama, tell her friend.
I'm telling you, it's gonna be stuck in my head all day tomorrow. I'm guaranteed. I'm gonna freaking make a video. I'm like, look, did you see me? Everybody gonna be looking at me like, okay. But the time you guys been waiting for is here. It's now, okay? You can't come on the show without, you know, walking the walk, you know? You talk the talk, you gotta walk the walk. Alright. Now, he already disclosed that he's a professional at the freestyling.
I did not.
He gassed himself up, right? You know, when he started, he was a freestyler and everything. So, he got this in the bag. What y'all think?
I started a couple years ago, but I'll let you have it.
Hello. It's like riding a bike, right? Okay. You never forget.
Okay. Whatever gonna make you sleep tonight.
Alright, Juji. What we got for him?
You You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida. You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Yeah, go ahead, but I can't really hear the beat. And there's like a feedback. Anything, Judy, just run it. You can keep switching up, whatever. I'm gonna just keep going. Chocolate.
No music. No music.
Hey. Yeah, we can do it. Do it with no beat, yeah. We can do it. Come blaze in the street, yeah.
Damn, Missy Mari got beats.
feeling this, and I honestly.
You thought you was in the club.
Honestly, the first verse of the freestyle.
Yeah.
Like, yeah, because I just felt.
Oh,
me and my boys pulling up.
the freestyle. Okay, you. That one.
You this is peer pressure right now.
Oh.
Me and my boys pulling up in at the club, this man and talk about CID, like, you know what I mean? And yeah, honestly, man, it was a vibe in the studio with that, man. Like, it was crazy. Yeah, I think Lit is it, and I love performing it, man. Like, Lit is my favorite song.
What's the type of reaction you get when you perform this song?
Oh, everybody's just
They lit.
Like, they really lit. Like, everybody's just full of vibes, yo. Everybody's like, I see everybody rocking. I'm like, all right, you know what I mean? One time I performed it, man. These girls got up, started throwing it on the securities. Like, it was wild.
Security.
What? I was like, it's wild. I usually get a crazy reaction from it. And I mean, it's upbeat and stuff too. So
the video process.
Yeah. 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 Yeah.
I do a good job at like egging people on, so I could do that. I be the hype person, you know.
I mean, you know what? I just want you to know that you're the truth, man, and the invitation to come through is always there. So you can pull up anytime.
Thank you. We lit. What events do you have coming up next?
I got a basketball. I'm performing in the halftime, an event on May 1st. I have a picnic in June. I have it's in my calendar, man. I gotta.
Oh, you booked my kid. Tell your friend, my kid book.
Bro, you said my name so Jamaican right now, bro. Like, you went back.
Yo, I can imagine your grandmother when you used to get in trouble in Trinidad. My kid,
Wow, man, that sounds like her for real. You wildin' right now.
I can imagine it, yo.
You sound like her for real, for real.
You probably used to hate getting in trouble, yo.
What? Nah, I was a troublemaker, man. We ain't even getting in that. Why we still talking about my past, man? I left that bad day.
Because your past make you who you are now, you know?
I feel like I was bad because people made me bad. Like,
how do people make you bad, Maki?
Can I tell you? I'm gonna tell you right now. Because every action have a reaction, bro.
So they made you react in this way.
Yeah, exactly.
Oh, okay.
Like, yeah. So I mean, you know, what I mean, don't act like you got a halo over your head. Somebody slap you right now. You trying to take off. You ain't.
Okay.
Exactly.
So how many people make you a troubled child?
Because they would just mess with me. Like, you know
used to be
I mean?
short in your past life? So you was like getting picked on?
No, you wild.
And then you turned into the giant?
No, I mean, honestly, no, I wasn't short. I was average. And
that's what all the short guys are.
No, man, I was average height, but no, I mean, I had a temper, so no, I mean, people used to pick on me, but there was consequences.
Oh, so you was the bully?
Wow, yes.
Oh, okay. Picking on the people, damn kids. All right.
You was a bully too.
I was never a bully, ever.
And I'm short.
I was never bullied because people always say the short people have the biggest like temper and they just like all hype and everything. It's true in certain cases, but I was never the bully. Now people knew not to with me, okay? But I was never a bully. And you know what my mama used to say? True story. She was like, I bully the bullies. Don't bully this person if you don't want to get bullied back.
AKA, I was a bully. AKA, you were a bully. So
no, I was never a bully. Like, no.
What? Your mama said, don't you to bully the bullies, and you want to bully?
No, like if you want to bully people, you won't get bullied back. What goes around comes around.
All right. But you know what? I'm not even messing with you. Like you should be a damn lawyer. Like right now, this reverse psychology. Oh my bad. Oh, so you weren't a bully, but you were a bigger bully because you bullied the bully.
Not me. I'm not saying me personally. But no, low key though, I wasn't really like. Don't get me wrong. I'm from the Bronx, so we get shit done. You feel me? We make it happen. But I was always like the coolest nerd. Like, I really was. Like, the glasses, everything, facing the book, getting A's and B's. Like, my friends want to copy off of me, and I'm just like, we all going to pass this class. Come on, pass the paper around. I was the coolest nerd. I really was. Like, all my friends, they after school, they fighting and running around and stuff like that. I'm either at dance practice or at work or doing my homework.
So
I was the coolest nerd. Everybody
so
wants to
you
be
can
my
dance?
friend. You get anyway, yeah. So everybody wants to be my friend.
What?
So everybody wants to be my friend because I was the coolest. I was the coolest nerd. I wasn't a lame. I was a nerd.
Wow.
And I'm proud of it. I wasn't a bully. People just didn't fuck with me.
I feel you. I totally feel you. You're
I
right.
guess I got that face. You know what I mean?
You
know,
right.
I got that face for people to like, try me if you want to. That
Yeah,
face.
you right. You
Yeah,
right.
it's that face.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah, I was like, I'm reading right now. Leave me alone.
Yeah, you right.
Yeah.
Yeah, you right. I already see where this is going. So you right. From here on out, whatever you say, you right.
All right. So before we go back to your freestyle, because you're not getting out of that. Don't think you are. You know, my mind is always working. We're going back to that.
All right.
Okay. What's one thing that you can say that you learned from your past that helps you not only as an artist but just as a person in general now?
Honestly, I learned a lot from my past, man. That's a I don't know, man. That's a really I've never really been asked that question. My whole past is a learning process, man.
Mm-hmm.
I don't want nobody to feel out. I mean, honestly, you know what? If I was to answer that question, I would say just love, bro. Just treat people with love. Like, I have a soft spot for people who are being taken advantage of, or
See,
people who
you wanna bully the bullies too.
Yeah. So you just admit that you're a bully. Okay. So
No. But you just said you had a soft spot for people, you know, who. It's the same thing, you know, when people's getting bullied,
Right,
you
facts.
get a soft spot, you know, they can't handle themselves, so you want to help them.
I tell you what, I kind of got a soft spot for everything that I've been through with people that's going through now, because I would hate for anybody to go through that, you know what I mean? So I have a soft spot for bullies, you know what I mean? People, like homeless people and stuff like that. I got a soft spot for stuff like that. I got, you know what I mean? I really just don't, I just want everybody to win, bro. Like, I want nobody to hurt. I mean, that's tough. I mean, people gonna hurt and stuff, but I really just want everybody to win. So yeah, for me, my past taught me, man, just, you know what I mean, it's not the end of the world, man. You know what, from your life, you have everything, you know what I mean? So where there's a will, there's a way, bro. If you wake up the next day, things can change. Everything is temporary, bro. Like, you feel me? As long as life is the greatest gift, like I'm gonna keep it, I'm gonna say fuck everything else other than, like, you feel me? Everything else is temporary, bro. From, if you wake up to tomorrow, bro, you have a chance to change what happened yesterday, and that's just how I see it.
Mm-hmm. So this is the first time ever this happened on my show. Okay? I'm gonna give you an opportunity to ask me any one question, and I have to answer it. Anything.
What?
Before we go back to your freestyle.
Well, I feel honored, first of all. Any one question, man.
Any one question.
Ooh, why you gotta do me like that? Like, that's deep. Like, I have so many questions.
You wanna
for
come
you.
back to it?
Yeah, let's do
All
that.
right. So
I'ma come back
Juicy
to
on
it.
the beat. We got it? Alright, we got it.
All right. Damn, that's crazy. That's wild.
You still thinking about, like, damn.
What?
Don't stare at me like that. Like, what should I answer?
I kind of got something. Cause I already peep you though. I already peep you, like, before I even I feel energy, man, and I got you.
Here. You thought of your question already?
Yeah.
Okay,
Honestly,
go
my
ahead.
question would be like, all right. what are you hurting about right now?
What am I hurting about?
Yeah.
What am
Like what keeps you up at night? Like there's something. I know it. Like, yeah. No, we don't, man. Just run it. I'm gonna let you think about it because I know I got you.
What am I hurting about? What keeps me up at night? Okay, I'm gonna say two things, not one. Okay, one thing is the thought of failure. Like you put in so much work into something, and I'm my hardest critic. Like I'm always hard on myself. So I always think like, you know what if it's not good enough? What if? And one thing that I'm learning, especially this year, is don't really worry about what other people think. Do what you want to do. Yeah, don't get me wrong. I like taking in good criticism and evolving and fixing things. Don't get me wrong. But I try not to worry too much about the negative that people think about me or about something. And also, I feel like this world has a lot of artists, has a lot of entertainers, has a lot of media people, radio personalities, and stuff like that. But that doesn't mean that it's not room for me. You know what I mean? Also, I'm learning this year as well is that you really can't care about what other people think. And like, I was talking to King Zoe the other day, and we were telling each other like, listen, you can't hold things against people. Like, say for instance, I don't come to your show, but you invited me. I don't come to the next show, but you invited me. But you clearly see that I'm doing this, that. You know what I mean? You can't hold that against that person. You can't feel no type of way because at the end of the day, people got things going on. You know what I mean? Mm-hmm. But I can still show you love and support from afar. It doesn't necessarily have to be in physical person. You know what I mean? So I'm just learning how to accept, support however it comes. That doesn't mean that I have to be at an event and then a whole leap of people is there for them to show me support. Support comes in all types of forms. So, yeah.
Honestly, I really appreciate the free game because you still didn't answer my question. So I'm going to ask you another question.
That keeps me up at night.
You told me what are you learning. You know what I mean? So let me ask you a serious question. What was your first impression?
Of what?
Jesus. Of me.
Listen, I'm the sarcastic one, alright? Don't flip this, alright? That's two questions. Hold on.
No.
That was one single question, and I first told you that what keeps me up at night is the thought of failure.
Okay, but you said you had two things, and you completely skipped that. Like, alright, I'm not settling for less.
Oh my God.
I'm not. So, what's your first impression?
At first, I'm not gonna lie, I didn't know how to pronounce your name. So, when I had booked you for my show, I listened to your music or whatever. Lit was like, I loved it. And I booked you to do my concert, and I had help. Basically, one of my great friends, Juicy, Tiny, Rochelle, she's there helping me, making sure the artists are good and stuff like that. And I was like, can you do me a favor? She's like, what? I was like, can you please go over there and ask him what's his name? How to pronounce it? Because I didn't want to pronounce it wrong. And then I came to you, and I was just like, oh, hey, da, 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 da. But my first impression at first, like, I thought you were good, because some artists, they come to me and they mad serious, so I never know what they're thinking, but you were mad laid back and chill, so I was like, oh, okay, it's cool. But I just didn't want to feel stupid, so I had to send her to ask how to pronounce your name, because I didn't want to mispronounce it. And then I went over you and spoke to you, and it was all love, because you embraced me. You were like, hey, da, 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 and I was like, oh, he's cool. Juju, you got the beat?
You are now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida. now tuned in to K1NG Radio, the #1 independent radio station in South Florida.
Okay, Maki.
Nah, man, I ain't feeling it. I feel like I got more, man. You stop.
I mean,
I was getting hot.
You probably do, but the only way they gonna find out if they follow you where?
Facts. It's Maki.
There you go.
ITS MAKI _.
And you guys, for real, go follow his music. Not only does he make music for everybody of all ages, like your little sister, your grandmother, your mother, everybody can actually listen to the song. It kind of brings everybody together. It gives me that, family home feel. And like I said, it's really good, It's bringing that old school feel back, that feel good music. And I enjoy it. Here at K1NG Radio, we appreciate you bringing it to us, for us to we're honored to play it. And I just want you to keep pushing, keep working. We want them visuals soon.
No, I
especially
definitely got
Lit.
y'all, man. Hey, you asked me one question before, and I had a part of it, but I had forgot. Honestly, you said what separates me from a lot of artists. I vow to never curse in my songs. Okay. I just curse on a freestyle because it's off the dome. I'm on some crazy stuff. I'm just like, wow. But in my songs itself, I try very hard. I haven't cursed. I haven't cursed once in any of my songs, but I really try not to, and I'm gonna keep pushing for that.
That's crazy. I didn't realize that. That's good though. That's different. That's definitely different. And that's another reason why I say is, there's music for everybody. Like your kids can listen to it. You don't have to worry about censoring anything or things being too vulgar. You know what I mean? Or them influenced by negative things. So that's another reason why I feel personally that sets you apart from other artists.
Thank you.
Again, give them your Instagram again. What we can look forward to.
Everybody, once again, first of all, I just want to let y'all know I ain't bougie. I ain't one of them artists, man. I'll follow y'all back. You know what I mean? So I'm really not. She's bougie. She bullies people. But yeah. So y'all can definitely follow me at ITS MAKI _. So it's Maki with 3 I's _ literally. And yeah, man, y'all just also I just seen K1NG Radio just made a post. They tagged me in it, so if you follow them as well, you know what I mean, just click the page and click my page and just follow me, man. I appreciate all of y'all, your love and support, tuning in and all that.
Alright guys, it's Sincerely Tay. Make sure you tune in each and every Sunday, 8 p.m. to 11 p.m. If you're not following me on Instagram, go ahead and follow me on Instagram at CHOCOLANTAY and just find out who's coming each week. It's always different. It's always lit. It's always a party. Hashtag it's a vibe. So make sure if you don't have it, download the app. Go on the website if you can. Make sure you guys call in if you have an opinion about something. I don't care if it's positive or negative. Call in. Let me hear you. You guys are my co-hosts out there. Also, if you're an artist that wants, that have music that you want to push, you want to put out there, send us your music. My email is aye.chocolanty@gmail.com. Also submit the number 2K, the number 1 NG Radio @gmail.com as well. Give us your music and get a chance to be played on the radio. Like I mentioned earlier, I'm the biggest cheerleader ever. You guys spend so much time, energy in making music, creating them. So why not? Let's play it. Let's air it out. It's your girl Chocolante. You're tuned into Sincerely Tay on K1NG Radio.
Wait, don't go yet.
Okay.
I got something for you.
All right.
Juji.
On the beat.
On the beat. Say the vibe is with Chocolante, it's feeling so right. DJ Juji, turn up the music and turn off the lights. Say say Yo, it's Maki again, and you're locked in and tuning with K1NG Radio.
Okay.
Labmatic beats all